hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan autograph numbered to 10. Damn! Holy shit. Hockey mushrooms, legends. Junk wax! Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn! Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is third on print to 10. If we can't find you a true one of one. I think you're going to be a very, very happy camper here, my brother.
Oh, my God!
Paul Skeens, one of one, rookie. Congratulations there, my brother. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian Street. There you go, gaming grandfather. Congratulations, buddy. I got to admit, I am peanut butter and jealous. That is incredible. Anytime you have something that says one of one on it, and Paul Skeens is on it too, that's a good one. Congratulations again there, Ray. I'm honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. All right. And remember, folks, this is where we found that one of one Drake May last night. Let's see what we can't find for you. Good luck. Oh, wow. How about a dual autograph relic numbered to 50? Gary Sheffield and Doc Gooden. Really? A couple of legends of the game right there in the autograph relic numbered to 50. The hits just keep coming in these boxes. Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. 46 out of 50 on the Doc and the Mr. Sheffield. You're adorable. Shout out to the nanny, Ms. Fran Drescher. A couple of nice autographs, too. Beautiful. Our very first numbered card, and my dear friends, we have some Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, my God!
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Spencer Jones on the Optic preview. Peanut butter and jealous. General Cody Custer. My fellow Austinite. How about my twin brother? The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Autograph. And that is penultimate on print, 48 out of 49.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Yes way. Yes way. That's amazing. Uploading that one up. I know in Mikey Green. Mr. Devin Clark, welcome back, you legend. Top of the morning to you. Mr. Nesius, good morning, Rob. Would you just look at it? 48 out of 49 on the Bird Murderer. Congratulations, Cody Custer. Beautiful.
Oh, my
Mr. Joe Montana. And that is second on print to 9. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. And that is a really good-looking autograph, too. If that was for my PC, I might be grading that one, buddy. That is sweet. Did I speak it into existence, or what? Hell yeah!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Derek Williams. Howdy ho there, Malik neighbors. On the kaboom. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junk wax. Nasty. I know, Brian Smith. I'm with you, brother. The first thing that went through my mind. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold C.J. Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the C.J. Stroud rookie autograph number to 50. If you had a pew-pew to your head, which one would you choose? Jesus Made. Holy crapola!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Bro. That is one of the hottest prospects of 2025, my good man. Damn. Congratulations, Jim. That's a nice one, brother. Not numbered, but beautiful. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you lucky, lucky ducky. I am so peanut butter and jealous right now, my man. Wow. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. My dear friends, my family. Oh my Lanta. Gerangelo Synth J. My PC numbered to 99 on the relic autograph. Congratulations, Ryan Bruns. You win, brother. Damn. Oh, would you just look at it? Oh, that is sick. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you should hang on to that forever. And if you don't, I'll let you send it to me. Oh, we only have 2 in here. Holy crapola. Number to 5 on the Golden Graphs, Max Muncy for the Trolley Dodgers and Dave Piccirilli. This one goes to you, my man. And then you go and totally redeem yourself. Would you just look at it? 2 out of 5 on the Golden Autograph. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. No error on this one, my man. This one is yours. There you go, David. And again, my friend, I sincerely appreciate you being a good sport. Thank you. I love it, Mikey the Mad Hatter. My brother from another mother. Thank you for being here with us this morning, Mikey. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. Second on print to 5 on the Golden Autograph. Segue? That's a nice segue to your first autograph. How about Mike Fisher with the inscription? That's pretty cool. Shout out to the Hammer, Mr. Jeff Hansen, and Rob Richardson, our resident Predators fanatics. Your second autograph here, good sir. And that one is not numbered. Brand new 55-point top loader for you there, brother. The Queen Goblin. That's weird. They got Mrs. Junk Wax on a card.
Man, these things suck. I can barely see my Bo Jackson Pro Vision.
We should have bought our top loaders from Junk Wax Vintage.
Yeah, we suck. Let's go climb a tree.
It's Thursday morning and the fam's on deck. Dalen's fired up and we're setting the specs. Mrs. Junk Wax packing like a pro, while the kids are helping run the show. Sawyer's on cue, Wyatt's got speed, Owen's bringing that JWV Creed, and Mikey One's in the back with flair. We've got good vibes rising everywhere. We're gonna rip, we're gonna ship, with gratitude flowing on every trip you want in. Come take your pick, head to junkwaxvintage.com real quick. Personal rips and breaks away, and the blog's there too if you want educate. We'll laugh, we'll cheer, we'll chase some heat with cards that sizzle and legends to me. This family's tight, this hobby's true, and thankful Thursday's made for you. Yeah, we're gonna pull, whoa, with heart and soul. We're ready to roll. Come join the goal. It's Thankful Thursday. Let's start the day with Junk Wax Vintage, the only way. We're gonna rip, we're gonna ship, with gratitude flowing on every trip you want in. Come take your pick, head to junkwaxvintage.com real quick. Personal rips and breaks away, and the blog's there too if you want educate.
Top of the morning to you, my dear friends. Happy Thursday. Hi. I missed you all so damn much. Humongous thank you to each and every one of you that rolled in here last night. We had such an amazing happy hump evening, and we are taking this energy into today, my dear friends, because we get to do it all over again. Good morning, Jeff Rotel. How is my brother from another mother on this extremely thankful Thursday? Mr. Neil Anthony, good morning. Boom. Get Neely. Good morning, Brian Smith. Great to see you, my man. Mr. Invader Zim, what's up, buddy? Oh, I cannot thank you enough for participating in those family appreciation breaks. Thank you, Alex. And it is good to see you this morning, my man. Speaking of legends, good morning, Alan White. Wonderful to see you as well, my brother. Welcome back. Onward, good morning. Sober Bliss, welcome back, my brother in recovery. Great to see you again, good sir. Mr. Eric Hamburger, what's up, legend? Eric Smashburger. Good morning, brother. How are you? Freebird, what's up, dude? Rashid, our wonderful ward. Good to see you this morning, and thank you so much for the elote. You know I love that corn. Good to see you, my man. Shout out to Jess Chappa. Long time no see, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful morning as well. Good to see the Moises of the Moise, my moderator extraordinaire. What's up, Lukey? Good morning, Dallas. Shout out to the favorite golden pony boy in the family. Great to see you as well this morning, my brother. Mr. Dennis Johnson, NASCAR Josh, JC, Josh Hill, Sim City, Glenn Poling, Steven, JoJo, Dusty, Mr. Peter, Alonzo, that one guy. Good to see you, gentlemen and ladies. Mr. Todd Alshouse, thank you so much for smacking that follow button, my brother, and welcome to the family. Mr. Eric Smashburger says, those fingers feeling very bookendy today. Oh, you always know it, my good man. I see you there, Dallas.
Get that cone out of my face!
My pleasure, sir. Good morning, Thomas Wiley. How you doing, big man? Great to see you as well. Top of the morning to you, Thomas. Happy Thankful Thursday, my good friend. All right, legends. So you know what we must do. We got to start this show the best way we know how, with some of that delicious nectar of life, some of that spicy water. Good morning, Mr. Jones. Great to see you this morning, Drew. Mr. Koba gracing us with his presence. Great to see you this morning, Mikey. How you doing, big man? Mr. Piccirilli, my fellow Texan. What's up, David? You handsome son of a gun. Great to see you, buddy. Excuse me. That first sip of spicy water always sets me right, never does me wrong. Mr. Peaks, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money, my friend. Truly appreciated. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I know we have some new people in the house this morning. If it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is absolutely wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale, plus N. There's a reason why I tell you how to spell it. We'll get to that in just a moment. But if you are new here, my name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. And you can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. So if you are new here, my dear friends, welcome to the family. Nice to have you. Again, if you are new here, keep in mind that we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and of course, the whole rest of the fam damly is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to make the switch, my friends, come on over, baby. We would love to have you. It's early. Good morning, Mr. Pixel Stick. Welcome back, my brother. Great to see you again. Top of the morning to you. Joshua, good morning, brother. How are you? And Carson, bro looks like a great value Randy Johnson. I appreciate that, my man. He's a handsome son of a gun. Thank you for the compliment, Carson. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, my man. Mr. Tweed, welcome back, brother. Long time no see, legend. I think so. But like I said, I pride myself in being unoffendable. So if you're trying to offend me, buddy, you better pack a lunch and a flashlight. It's going to take a while. But I appreciate it. I will take that as a compliment because Randy Johnson is a handsome son of a gun. Doc Duds, thank you for smacking that follow button. Exactly right, Mr. Malinowski. Nailed it. Thank you so much, brother. All right. You know what we must do, folks. We busted into that nectar of life. Let's bust into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. And then we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com, see where we're at. And then we're going to get into not one, but 2 full breaks that we have this morning. We have a full 2025 Top Series 1. We have a full 2025 Panini Prizm. So, thank you all for joining me here this morning, my dear friends. I hope each and every one of you is having the most thankful Thursday morning possible. And if by some act of the universe you are not, I sincerely hope I can take your mind off it for a couple of minutes. Good morning, Kyle Willard. How is my San Antonio hermano? Este mañana. Great to see you this morning, you handsome devil. All right, legends. Well, there you go, babe. Yeah. I think you're right. There you go, babe. We just made up our mind. Yeah, I'm going to be Randy Johnson for Halloween. Perfect. Yeah, of course. TJ, good morning, my man. I love you so much, Mikey. Thank you, legend. Robbie Burton, thank you for smacking that follow button, and welcome to the crew, my man. Excellent to have you. And folks, again, if you are new here this morning, if you want to participate, if you want to rip something together, all you have to do is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. So there is sealed wax up there. There's break spots up there. And my dear friends, this is a very special and unique week. So this is a family appreciation week. So I'll give you the short spiel, my dear friends. I started this thing about 4.5 years ago, okay? In the closet, ripping junk wax. For the entire first year that I did this, it was not a business. I didn't even really sell anything. It was all just a hang, right? Well, slowly but surely over the last 4.5 years, this has grown into something that I never in a million years thought it could. And because of that, myself and my wife, Mrs. Junk Wax, my much, much, much better half, we decided that we wanted to give back. And this week is our week to be able to do that. So we are running, I'm hoping to run 20 breaks by the end of the week, and all of them are dirt cheap. So we knocked them down to operating costs only, basically, okay? So for those of you that don't know what that basically means we're not making any money on these. But again, that is not a woe is me. That is a we just want to give back to you, each and every one of you who have given us so much. Because at the end of the day, my dear friends, I will never, ever take it for granted. We would not be here without each and every one of you. So this is a very special week. I am very, very grateful that all of you have been able to get into those breaks, and it is going to be another magnificent morning with a couple more of them. So let's get into our very first pack of Juicy Junk Wax, and then we'll refresh that shop. Good morning, JR. How you doing, big man? Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. Good to see you, Mr. Hawkins. And Mr. Peaks, I appreciate the gift there, my man. Thank you. That actually reminds me of Call of Duty Zombies. There is something called Mr. Peaks in there. And I just said Mr. Peaks. Hilarious. Rashid, thank you so much for the elote otra vez. Thank you again, my friend. I sincerely appreciate those beautiful gifts. As I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, I never apologize for the redundancy. I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. And that is because of each and every one of you. So thank you so much for making this community what it is. Let's get into that first pack here, Legends. 1991 Upper Deck. So, honey, yes. Those are the ones that were ripped last night. Mm-hmm. So I put all those there so you can do that. Thank you, son. I appreciate it. Good morning, Sawyer. Mr. I don't even know what that name is. Mr. Hugh Normanot. Good morning, my man. That's a fun one. Good morning to my fellow Washingtonian. How you doing? Mr. Bradford says, shout out to Sawyer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dallas. You rock my face off, buddy. All right, we start off with old Bobby Humphrey on the team MVP. I see you, Jeffro. That's right, Mikey Koba. That is your scatta, bro. Correct. Shout out to Sawyer. Oh, Willie White for the Lions. Yes, they are, Mr. Bradford. Correct. Scotty Too Hottie Davis getting some air. Old Chris Spielman, Detroit legend. We have a Leonard Smith for the Bills. Shout out to Miss Melody. Oh, by the way, Legends.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's do that. And let's also do one of these.
Ooh, yeah.
Excellent. And we should have some music over here on the Twitch. Outstanding. I'm going to turn it down just a scotch, though. If my moderator extraordinaires over here on Twitch would do me a huge favor, please let me know how the music sounds over here on Twitch so I can adjust the levels a little bit. Thank you, Mikey Koba. Appreciate that, big man. Twitch sound just went way down. Can you hear it now? That is super strange. Why is that coming through like that? How bizarre. Can you hear it now? I think so, Bradford. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Dallas. Outstanding. Good, good, good. Thank you, thank you. Neil says music sounds great. Onward says everything is very quiet. Josh Fish says everything is low on YouTube. All right. What if we put it right there? How about that? Ron Hall for the Bucks. Pat Swilling for Jimmy Nugent's New Orleans Saints. Thank you so much, Garage Goose. Thank you, Josh Fish. Outstanding. Appreciate that, gentlemen. We have a Charles Haley for the 40 Whiners. Much appreciated, Mr. Bradford. Thank you so much, Mr. Peaks. I sincerely appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Offerdahl for the Dolphins. We have a Stephen Baker for the Gigantes of football. Stop looking at me, Swan. Eric Swan on the star rookie for the Cardinals. And Jesse Small, last but not least, for the world champion Eagles. Beautiful. All right, all right. Rashid says, are tryouts going to do the new boxing product? There definitely is. Yep. We have talked about that one. But yeah, Topps Chrome Boxing. We do plan on getting some as soon as we can. Correct, Amundo. That's right, Mr. Bradford. Thank you. You absolutely nailed that reference, my good man. Okie dokie, folkies. Good morning, Brian Smith. Good morning, Mikey Koba. Oh, there is a delay? Uh-oh. How does that work? That's bizarre. You know, I think it's going to fix itself. I think it's doing the same thing that it did last night, so we'll just give it a little bit of time. No big deal. Sim City, good morning, my man. He says, the new licensed Topps basketball looks really nice. I have seen that. You're absolutely right, my man. I just hope that price is nice, too. I'm almost a little bit afraid to find out how much they're going to charge for those little bad boys. Mr. Invader Zim, slight delay over there on Twitch. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate that. So I'm thinking it will fix itself. I hope it will. Anyway, here are the next couple of minutes. All right, my legends. Let's get into our very first break of the morning, shall we? Shout out to Mr. Rob Nesius, Jim Kaz, Eric Janap, Richard Ortwich, Robert Parkinson, Onward, Chris St. Germain. Thank you all for being here this morning, my dear friends, and some of you hit that shop as well. I appreciate it so damn much. All right, first break of this Thankful Thursday. Let's go. Our very first break of this extremely Thankful Thursday is going to be 2025 Panini Prizm. Good morning, Mikey the Mad Hatter. Speaking of OGs, hope you're having a wonderful morning, my fabulous Floridian. Yuli. One moment, my friends. Beautiful. Alrighty. There is our very first break sheet of the day, my dear friends. Good morning, Mr. Peaks. He has a question. He says, what has more value as I'm only just getting into baseball cards, Panini or Topps? It all depends on the card, my friend. There's a lot of Panini cards that are extremely valuable. There's a lot of Topps cards that are extremely valuable. But generally speaking, Topps is a little bit more valuable because typically it is the licensed brand. However, there can be valuable cards even in unlicensed also. So there you go. Good question. All right, my homies, you know what we must do. Aw, thank you, Mikey1, and I appreciate that announcement, my man. So for those of you that don't know, we actually have a brand new Twitch channel. So now there is 2 JWV Twitch channels, my dear friends, and if you have not followed both of them, what are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding. Kind of. The second and brand new Twitch channel, my dear friends, is called JWV Always On. All one word. JWV Always On. If you go follow that, there's a brand new batch of old school, brand new, I should not say brand new, but old, refreshed shows from years ago, back when I had short hair. So if you want to go on there and get a daily dose of Dalen 24/7, you are more than welcome to do so. And for those of you who have already gone over there and followed that channel, I know exactly who you are, and I appreciate you so damn much. Thank you. I went over there and looked at the attendance the other day on that. That was pretty damn neat. So shout out to Mikey1 for helping us create that channel. Love you, buddy. Shout out to our innovation lead here at JWV. Okie dokie. Hey, Mikey the Mad Hatter, please, if you have a moment, head over there to Twitch, buddy, and type in JWV Always On. It is on right now, also. So if you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome to do so, my good man. If there's anyone who belongs there, it is you, Mr. Lester. Good morning, Mr. Cooper. How you doing, Tyler? Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Great to see you again, buddy. Coach Rich, top of the morning to you, my man. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy. Good morning, Jesse Tucker. How are you doing, you legend? I love it. Thank you, Bubba. Brian Smith says the Bowman break has 15 left as well. Outstanding. Right? Invader Zim? What? I don't think so. All right. Mikey says scroll up just a little. I do not see anything, my brother. I see, oh, I'm going to. I see Tyler Cooper says hello. I see you said that sounds awesome. Mr. SimCity said value is the eye of the collector at the end of the day. You're absolutely right, SimCity. He said tops in most formats. Peaks says what has more value. You said great day, sir. So I am so sorry, Mr. Lester. I think you might have been ghosted there, my man. I am not seeing anything else. Sorry about that, brother. Gotta love some TikTok. All right, legends. Let's randomize this bad boy. I love it, Drew Jones. Thank you, big man. Alrighty. Good luck, everybody. Gerald, good morning, my brother. How are you doing? And welcome to the family, my man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the positivity. Positivity to this channel is like gasoline in a vehicle. Kind of helps this thing move forward. Excellent to have you, Gerald, excuse me. All right, legends, we have a lucky number 3 on the dice. So we will randomize that list 3 times. Thank you so much, Mr. Wiley, for heading on over to JWV Always On and smacking that follow button. I truly appreciate it, Thomas. Thank you, my friend. Outstanding. All right, legends. Let's randomize this bad boy. Three times. Here we go. 1, 2. And if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams. Right? Meow. There you go, legends. And you know what? Let's blow that up just a scotch. That's a little better. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? I think we can go a little bigger. There you go. That's excellent. And you should be able to see the other list also. And you know what? I can make that a little bigger too. There you go. How's that, famdamly? Now you can literally see both lists. Makes life a little easier for you. So my dear friends over here on TikTok, I do appreciate you bearing with us for just a couple of minutes here. I know it's not the most entertaining thing in the world staring at a break sheet, but we are allowing some team trading for this break right now over here on the Twitch. Thank you, Onward. Excellent. Alex Zimmerman is asking, he has the Blue Jays and the Orioles. Anybody looking for trades? Danny Rendon, good morning, legend. There you go, Neil. Shout out to Val. Thank you, brother. So, of course, my dear friends, if we get through about another minute here and there's no trading, I will go ahead and flip this right back around and lock them in. I love the positivity. Thank you, Gerald. Welcome to the family, my friend. Michael, thank you for smacking that follow button. That's a unique spelling of the word Michael. B. Phil, I am doing very well this morning, my friend. How are you? Excellent to see you, my brother. Top of the morning to you. DJ Pollo, good morning, Gil. How you doing, buddy? Buenos dias. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. You incredible human beings, you. Shout out to Mr. Smashburger, Luke Moyce, Dennis, Mikey1, Mr. Humormanot, Mr. Peaks, Tomas, SimCity, Gerald, Freebird, Dusty, Anarchy Locks, user 308-219-2222-8896. It ain't easy being this Brandon Creasy. Dynamite Sports Cards. Viddy, B. Leasy, Eugene Barnett, Turd Ferguson, Michael, Tay Jones, International Hockey League. Good morning to each and every one of you. Great to see you this morning, my friends. All right, folks, it does not look like we have any trading happening over here on the Twitch, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this right back around and get them locked in. Kyle Willard says, dang, I just watched the replay of last night hitting that Cedric Mullins. That was nice. You are absolutely correct, my dude. Congratulations on that beautiful rated rookie autograph from 2019. That was sick. Such a beautiful card. Good morning, Anarchy Locks. How we doing? Be lazy. Top of the morning to you, my man. How are you? B. Phil. I love the positivity, my brother, and I appreciate you tuning in on that quick break from work, my friend. Get your daily dose of positivity. I got you, brother. All right, folks. Let's do it. Thank you for bearing with me for just a couple of shakes of a lamb's tail. I'm going to lock in some teams here. All right. Speaking of Invader Zim, Alex took down the Blue Jays. Mikey 2, Mr. Kobaugh, Athletics. One of the best teams in this entire break. Congratulations, Mr. Kobaugh. Excuse me. Neil Anthony, spot number 3, the Clevelanders. The Guardians, shout out to Mr. Hudson. Mikey Bath, number 4, the Royals. And Mr. Bath, are you here this morning by chance? Richard C., Mr. Blast Boogie, taking my Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky. Peanut Butter y Celoso. Valerie Fleming, spot number 6, the Miami Marlins. Mikey Bath, spot number 7, our Texas Rangers. Mikey Kobaugh, spot number 8, the Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson. Excuse me. Neil Anthony, spot number 9. Hey, what's good, brother? Good to see you, YNWA11126. Hello. It does look like Dennis. It does look like that, Dennis. You are correct. The Dodgers look like the team to beat. Yes, sir. Neil Anthony, spot number 9, the Mets. Oh, looks like we might have a trade over here, ladies and gentlemen. Little last minute. I see it now. Thank you, Alex. Good morning. Buenos dias, Arturo. Mi hermano. Que bueno verte, señor. Y feliz cumpleaños. Arturo. El Guapito. Always good to see you this morning, my man. Okay, so it looks like we have a trade requested. Orioles and Tigers. I think that was confirmed. I hope. So again, my dear friends, if you need help on the trading system that we have built into Twitch, all you have to do is type in ! and tutorial, and it'll teach you exactly how to do it. There we go. Nailed it. Thank you so much, Invader Zim. Beautiful. And my dear friends, my family, can I ask you to do me a solid? Over here on Twitch, can we get a happy birthday Arturo in the chat? That would be magnificent. He is one of the OGs of OGs of this entire family that has been with me since I was ripping packs in the closet for like 4 people. So, feliz cumpleaños otra vez, Arturo. Yes, you did, Alex. Thank you so much, my good man. Beautiful. All right, so we have Orioles and Tigers. The Orioles are spot number 15. Thank you, Invader Zim. And Tigers are spot number 22. That is going to be Mr. Mikey Kobaugh. So, Mikey Kobaugh, you have the Orioles in spot number 22. And Invader Zim, excuse me, in number 15, you're going to have the Tigers. I appreciate the trade there, gentlemen. Got you covered. Neil Anthony, spot number 9, the Mets. Rochelle Urbano, my favorite Urbano. Excellent to have you this morning, Rochelle. Spot number 10, the Colorado Rockies. Neil Anthony, spot number 11, the Bo Sox. Shout out to my massholes. Mikey 2, Mr. Kobaugh, the Nationals. Mikey Bath, number 13, Minnesota. Neil Anthony, number 14, the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mr. Kobaugh. Richard Ortwich, my Portland pal, taking 16 and 17, the White Sox and the Cubbies. Good morning, Mr. Alfaro. How you doing there, Jason? Krabby Patty, good morning, young man. JD Fishing, it has been a while, my brother. How are you? Big hugs and firm handshakes, my brother. And YNWA, everything is good, my friend. How are you this morning? All right, Mr. Ortwich, my Portland pal. Shout out to Dustin Moore and Richard, my Portland pals. Plural Portland pals. Some alliteration this morning. Bobs, good morning, my man. I hope you're having a wonderful morning as well, my brother. Thank you for the positivity. All day nada, Arturo. Tu sabes way. Mr. Cameron Cole, still thinking about that J-Rod heavy lumber last night. Bro, I dreamt about that last night. I'm right there with you, Mr. Cole. Good morning. And thank you, as always, for being over there on YouTube. Much appreciated, my friend. Good to see you, Cam. The Best Kid, good morning, brother. Welcome back. One half of the Isley brothers, great to see you. And ladies and gentlemen, the Moose.
Giggity, giggity.
Is loose. Good morning, Uncle Moosey. Speaking of legends, I thought I felt him in here. Good to see you, Uncle Moosey. How are we doing this morning, my brother? And good morning, James Berkey. Excellent to see each and every one of you this morning, my dear friends. Slowly but surely, we're getting the whole fam-damily up in here. Good morning, Uncle Moosey. Brian Smith says, Dalen, before the break, could you show the hockey break sheet for Mikey 2 if possible? I sure can. In just a moment after I get done locking these in, you betcha. Mr. Peaks says, if we buy in the break, do you ship to Australia? Yes, we do. Absolutely, we sure do. Goated, you are here, my man. Welcome. Nice to have you. Brad London, good morning, my brother. Ben Hatfield, good to see you this morning, my man. Goodness gracious, folks. We are getting the whole family up in here. Good to see you. And Mr. Smashburger made the switch to Twitch. Excellent.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Love it. All right, Richard O. Cubbies and White Sox. Mikey 2, number 18. Those Yankees. You silly goose, goated. I am very sorry for what's going on in your life to make you talk like that, my friend. But I live in Texas, but I'm originally from Seattle. So yes, I am a Seattle Mariners fan. You silly goose. Mikey 2, number 18, the Yankees. Gotta love some TikTok. You must be new here, sir. Richard C., Mr. Blast Boogie taking the fight in Phillies in spot number 19. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. Valerie Fleming, spot number 20. Mr. Hatfield, I am fantastic. How are you doing this morning, legend? Mr. Mike Green, you handsome son of a gun. Good morning, brother. Top of the Thursday to you, my man. And Rashid, I cannot thank you enough for that beautiful elote, my brother. Gracias. Valerie, spot number 20, the Braves. Atlanta. Eric Smashburger, spot number 21, the Astros. Oh, I appreciate that, Goated. Thank you, big man. No problem there, buddy. You just never know over here on TikTok, right? But thank you. I appreciate you saying that. And glad you're here this morning, my dude. Nothing but positivity on this channel, my good man. All right, spot number 23, our St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro and Mr. Willard. But this goes to Valerie this morning, taking down those Cardinals. And Mr. Alan White, 24 through 27. Angels, Reds, Rays, Padres. Melly P, Miss Melody, spot number 28, the Brew Crew. Alan White, 29 and 30, Pirates and Diamondbacks. Excellent. And I think my pen is dying on me. There you go, legends. Goated, Mrs. Junkwax would love Fort Worth. I bet she would. You're right. We actually have been up there quite a few times. We're right down the road here in Austin, my dude. Mr. Alfaro says, dang it, since I've been getting the Mariners recently, they've been selling out quick in the breaks. Maybe. Oh, goated. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. So as always, my dear friends, if you would do me a solid, take a gander at that list and give me a hell yeah in the chat if that looks accurate and appropriate. So I know we're ready. And again, folks, we have 2 breaks this morning that are full. I did not see that, Bubba, but I got to go back and watch a replay. Thank you again, Goated. I appreciate that, big man. And Wyatt, you understood the assignment. Thank you so much, you legend. All right, boys and girls, let's do it. First break of the morning, and you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Oh, you guys want to see the hockey break sheet. Honey, can I have the hockey break sheet? Sorry, folks, give me just a moment. They want to see the hockey break sheet. So you should be able to see the same thing up there on the website also. But there you go, gentlemen. I got you, Brian Smith. No problem. No problem. But again, you are more than welcome to go check out the website if you have questions on how many break spots are left, because that information is readily available for you up there at junkwaxvintage.com. But I'm happy to show it for you. No problem. Mark Allen Thompson, welcome back, my man. Shout out, Matt. Good to see you again. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. Mr. Koba says, I thought I bought a spot. Time to buy one now. Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Koba. And Mikey, you can look in your recent purchases on the website as well. You should be able to anyway. If you have any issues with that, Mikey Koba, please reach out to Mrs. Junkwax at support@junkwaxvintage.com. If you're not able to go back and see your recent purchases anyway. Yeah, there's some people that don't realize that you can do that. So I hope you know I'm not throwing shade or anything. I'm just letting you know that that is available. Alrighty, let's do it. Good luck, everyone. River Liebig, good morning. Pack number 4 to the side because it is tradicion. Empty box there, my dear friends. Good luck. DJ Pollo, good morning, Gil. How you doing, big man? Happy Thursday. You have perfect timing. We're just getting into our very first break of the morning. I love it, Nick Allen. Good morning to my Puyallup Pounder. Great to see you this morning, my brother. How are we? All right, round number 1. Starting out with a Hall of Fame legend, Mr. Larry Walker. Dylan Cruz. Ooh, what do we have back here? Oh, ho, 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 ho. My dear friends, I think we have a case hit, and I think it's a color blast. Holy crapola. Wow. You know what? Y'all are going to hate me. We're sweating it. That one's going to go up right there. Holy guacamole. Good morning, Todd O'Hara. I am still reeling from the gifts that you gave last night. Thank you so much, my brother. Good to see you this morning. Mr. Sturtipay, thank you for smacking that follow button. I appreciate you, buddy. How about Braylon, Dalen, Payne? You're right. Thank you, Mr. Smashburger. We have a Sagisi, Tekoa Roby, Funky Cole Molina, Dante Nori for the Fightin' Phillies, numbered to 499 on the Pulsar Prism. Big Haas, good morning, my man. Yes, it is Truck Spotting Drew. It is. And we're going to sweat that for now, and we'll show it at the end of the break. Mr. Chase Davis, Pablo Honey, Theo Gillen, Chris Speaker, Tommy White, Jordan Lawler, Sanford, Upton, Rivera, Christy Matheson, the legend for the Gigantes, numbered to 499 on the Pulsar Prism. That's awesome, Truck Spotting. Thank you so much, my man. We have a true silver Ryan Clifford for the Mets. Christian Moore on the Fireworks. Baez. Roman Anthony for Baston. Big Peavy. Finishing that one off. Not too shabby on round number 1. Gotta love a color blast, eh? Beautiful. I am so excited to see what that is. All right, round number 2. We start with a thicker than a couple of Snickers, Mr. Prince Fielder. Johnny Bench. Cruz. Matheson. Pudge Rodriguez. Gibson. Nobody questions Luke Dickerson. When I'm through with you, you're going to be wearing gold-plated diapers. Luke Dickerson for the Nationals. I see you, K-Diz. Numbered to 199. Beautiful. Old Don Drysdale, the voice of baseball talk. Give me a hell yeah in the chat, folks, if you remember what baseball talk is. Travis Bazzana, your number 1 draft pick on the Prismatic. Ashcraft. My PC, Gerangelo J. Acuna, Arroyo, Porter, Gonzalez, Alexander, Bobby Witt Jr. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Good morning, my brother from across the pond. How you doing, Niall Darcy? Great to see you as always, you handsome son of a gun. I sincerely appreciate that, my brother. I saw that. Great to see you this morning, Niall. We have a Juan in a million Gonzalez. Thank you so much, Dennis Johnson. Thank you, B. Leasy. River, nailed it, gentlemen. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm not the only one. James Triantos and Haas, you're missing out, brother. That is a throwback legend, old baseball talk from the late 80s, early 90s. So for those of you that don't know, baseball talk was basically like the very first CDs. They came in a compact disc, but the bottom of it had like a little port. I don't know what you would call that. But anyway, you would put it in this little machine. It was like an individual CD player, kind of. And you could put in these CDs that would have information about the baseball players. It was pretty damn cool. I thought I was the coolest kid on the block when I got one of those. AVS on the True Silver. Jesus Madan the Talisman. Aw, thank you, my love. Brooks Lee for Minnesota. Herstad. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. And Andy Pettit, last but not least, for the pinstripes. Beautiful. And we are moving on. Oh, no way, Dennis Johnson. You have 2 baseball talks still sealed? Peanut butter and jealous, my dude. That is really cool. Congratulations, brother. Outstanding. That's amazing. ESE Cricket. Your Kick chat isn't working for some reason. It won't let you type? Weird. Maybe try to restart the app and see if that works. Let me just double check here real quick. I just typed in the chat. Super weird. But I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, my man. Thank you. And good to see you this morning. We'll keep that one right over there. Okie dokie. We have a Carson Williams for Tampa Bay. Thank you so much for letting me know, Mr. Koba. I appreciate that. Short of shutting down my stream and restarting, I don't know what I would be able to do to fix that. So we're just going to kind of have to bear with it for the morning. I apologize, my brother. But I do appreciate you letting me know. Thank you. If the delay is bothering you, you're more than welcome to head on over to YouTube. I think we're solid there. There's the Weasel. Good morning. Wheeze in the juice. Ow, buddy. Good morning to the Weasel over on YouTube. Mr. Alfaro, you have 2 baseball talks as well? What? Seriously? That is a heck of a coincidence that both of you have sealed baseball talks from the 80s. Wow. Mr. Bradford, you nailed it, brother. Thank you so damn much. We have Lazaro, back from the dead for my Seattle Mariners. Beautiful. Ryan Sloan, Sebastian Walcott, Willie Wagner, Mr. Sheffield, you're adorable. Shout out to the nanny, Gary Sheffield. Ryan Waldschmidt on the Purple Prism for the D-Bags. That goes to Mr. Alan White, 2149. We have a Tommy White on the True Silver for the Athletics. Tommy White, so nice. You got him twice. The Best Kid says, I have 4 sealed from your grandpa. That's amazing. Shoot, I didn't even think there was any more of those sealed out there in the wild. That's amazing, gentlemen. Well, hang on to those or send one to me. I'm just kidding. Darren Smith, thank you for smacking the follow button, brother. Welcome to the family. And Big Haas, I sincerely appreciate the roses, my man. Thank you, Haas. AVS, Bryce Rayner, Cole Young for our Seattle Mariners, Paul Konerko, Boston Bateman. Mrs. Junkwax said we get some Topps Chrome Disney for the very first time today. That's fun. Excited to rip into those possibly tonight. Tom Seaver, Mr. Mad Scientist, and Darren Smith. Again, thank you for smacking the follow button, gentlemen. Noble Meyer, Hops, Willie Stargell, Christian Moore, the dime piece for the pinstripes, Mr. Paul O'Neill, number to 499. Dickerson on the True Silver. Paul Skeens on your fireworks for the Pirates. Braden Taylor, AVS, and Bryce Rayner. Finishing off that round. The Weasel, he says, are you going to grab any of the Leaf Trinity? Oh, yes. We rip a ton of Leaf here on this channel, my friend. You betcha. Absolutely. We pride ourselves in pretty much having everything. Maverick and Goose says you can get a sealed set for $170 on eBay. Are you talking about baseball talk? Really? I'm going to have to go check that out, my dude. Mrs. Junkwax says, don't tell him that. Oh, Rashid, Mr. Ward, absolutely blowing me up over here with the corn, my dude. Thank you so much. As I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, I never apologize for the redundancy. I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of gem, mint, and human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. And that is because of each and every one of you. Has nothing to do with me. So thank you again. And good morning, Freebird. He says Disney cards are going crazy. Yes, they are. Correct. And thank you, Maverick and Goose. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you again. All right, we have a Jacob Wilson for the Athletics. Alcantara. Ooh, we have something juicy back here, my dear friends. What a box. We have a Color Blast, and then we got something else back here. Looks like a snake skin. Cooper Pratt. Malcolm in the Middle Moore. How about a little Morning Dix? JD Dix. Friantos. Jacob Wilson on the blue Prizm for the Athletics. Beautiful. Numbered to 199. And check it out. For the Tampa Bay Rays, Junior Caminero, your home run derby runner-up. Absolutely beautiful snakeskin there, my man. We're going to sleeve and top load that one up for you immediately. And Mrs. Junkwax. There you go. Yes, I do, my love. Thank you. All right, we are moving on after I snag myself a little sippy. Mr. Chomperton, thank you so much, my friend. I agree. Maverick and Goose. You know, I think we found typically 2 snake skins within a case. At least that's our experience. So a color blast is considered a case hit as well. So we might have 2 case hits in the same box. Holy cow. What a way to start the morning, eh? All right, we have a Coach Prime on the Prismatic. Cole Young for our Seattle Mariners. Case Davis. Pablo Honey. Shout out to Radiohead. Good morning, J-Rod. How you doing, buddy? There you go, Mr. Berkey. Nick Allen says, runner-up, who won? Oh, you're talking about the home run derby. That would be your PC, my man, the big dumper. You silly goose. Balake Mitchell for the Royals. Alex Freeland. Shout out to Alex Zimmerman. Emilian Petrie. Arun Pablo Escobar. Braylon Dalen Dowdy. PJ Morlando. Ooh, nice. Little Ethan Holiday on the Red Power. That one is numbered 41 out of 99. We have a Braden Taylor for the Tampa Bay Rays. Bubba Chandler for the Pirates on the Talisman. Theo Gillen. Early Combs, Puffy's cousin. Miggy Cabrera for the Tigers. Max Muncy, Pug Paradise. Welcome to the family, my friend. Nice to have you. Eddie Collins. Hal DeBarge for Minnesota. Aaron Baker. Mr. Jones. The Rocket for the Blue Jays. Shout out to Mr. Russell. Triantos for the Cubbies on the Pulsar Prism. Our very first autograph goes to Uncle Moosey's Orioles on the Sensational Signatures Tomoyuki Shigano. And this goes to Mikey Koba this morning. Congratulations, my man. Mr. Spam Cans over here on the YouTube. I am so sorry. I know who that is, but it doesn't come to my mind. I appreciate you giving me a reminder on that one, Spam Cans. Thank you, my friend. And he says, when will the Disney post? My girls would be so excited. Package should be here sometime today between 1 and 5 p.m. and we will have them up as soon as we can right after that. So if you are following us over there in the Facebook group or Discord, we will put it in the chat. So we do have chats in the Facebook group and the Discord. That is how we will communicate. Oh. So, my dear friends, there is 2 Disney boxes total. There is 1 blaster and there is 1 mega box. So as soon as they're gone, they are gone. But we will have more, don't you worry. We'll get a whole lot more where that came from. And Mr. Mikey Koba, my man, seriously. He just said, Dalen, you can put Moosey's name on that autograph. That is unbelievably kind of you. And I cannot thank you enough, Mikey Koba, for paying that forward to the family, my good man. And that is why I say, my dear friends, almost every single day, that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings is because of things just like that. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba. So, folks, if you are new here to the channel, just to let you know, you will never hear me throw shade at another breaker. You will never hear me throw shade at another content creator. But what I will say is I have never seen the kind of kindness, the generosity, the altruism that we see here on this channel almost every single day. So, Mikey Koba, thank you for paying that forward to the family, my good man. And Uncle Moosey, you got a nice one coming at you, my brother. We love you, buddy. Oh, that's right, Neil. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Neil. And I agree, Cameron. Yes, we do. Your mom and them. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Okay. Uncle. Thank you, my love. Aaron Bedola over here on TikTok has a question. He says, hey, question, where can I find the market price of stuff? I mean, Google is probably your best bet there, Mr. Bedola. He says, I'm new to the hobby, but I don't see anything like TCG Player. So there's a few different things, Mr. Bedola. I would check eBay. eBay is probably going to be your #1 best bet. However, it is vital that you filter your search results by sold listings only. Because remember, my friends, as always, up there on eBay, people can list things for whatever price they want. It doesn't mean it's worth that, right? So the most important thing you can do to check comps, comparable prices, is to filter your search results by sold listings only. And if you need a tutorial on how to do that, I'm happy to show you. We have a high song came on the fireworks. Campaneris, Paul Skeens, Sizemore, finishing that round. Thank you so much, Invader Zim. Nailed it. Well, nice to have you, A.A. Ron Bedola. Welcome to the family, my friend. Alrighty. Mrs. J. Will you sleeve that one up for me as well? And we are getting into our last base pack round. Let's go. Good morning, Melly P. Great to see you as always, my dear. That is correct. I like it. Thank you, Darren Smith. You got it, buddy. So there's a few different places that you can go to look for comps, my friend. Maverick Goose says the only problem with sold listings is catching ending late night auction where you kill comps. You're absolutely right. So as I have said before, typically what I do when I'm looking up comps is I will take the top number and the bottom number and I throw them out. Because you can't really account for people. Sometimes they'll put auctions up at like weird times, so they'll end at a weird time. So just like Maverick and Goose is talking about, for example, if they set their auction to end on a Wednesday morning at 3:30 a.m., you're probably not going to get the best price for something because you want your auction to end at the most high traffic time possible. And 3:30 in the morning on a Wednesday is not the most high traffic time, right? So that's how that works. So good call out there, Maverick and Goose. All right, we have Mr. McGonigal. Mr. Brad London, I cannot thank you enough for making the switch to YouTube, my brother. Much appreciated. Thank you. We have a Bryce Cunningham, Owen Casey, Drew Burris, Adrian Speedy Gonzalez, Slade Caldwell, David Shields for the Royals on the red Prizm. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. That goes to $2.99. And the Royals is Mikey Bath this morning. Elston Howard. Midnight in Colson, Montgomery. A.A. Ron Bedola, thank you for smacking that follow button, my man. Hey, you have a wonderful remainder of your Thursday, my friend. We will be back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You're more than welcome to come back here and join us tonight, A.A. Ron. Yogi Berra. Carson Banji. Levi Sterling. El Mutante. Leo Dallas DeVries. Ben Rickert, good morning, legend. Excellent to see you, my good man. Tim Hudson. Shout out to our favorite Axeman from Ohio. Good to see you, Tim Hudson. Robin Yount. Shout out to the Hammer. Carly Condon. Connor Griffin. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's a nice one. Jonah Tong is a stud for the Mets. Congratulations to Neil Anthony. That one's all yours, brother. Outstanding. That is our very first Jonah Tong autograph that we have pulled here in the family. Beautiful. Buenos dias, Vicente Venegas. Otra vez. Tu sabes, way. Que bueno verte, señor. On the stand he goes. We are followed by a purple Prizm Dante Nori for the Fightin' Phillies. Number to 149. We have a Ricky Henderson on the red wave Prizm for the Athletics, going to Mikey Kobaugh. Rintaro Sasaki on the Dingers. We have a thicker than a couple of Snickers, Mr. Cecil Fielder. Ryan Johnson and Luke Keyshaw for Minnesota. Finishing that one off. Mr. Bird, good morning, brother. Hey, congratulations, Neil. I am stoked we could find another beautiful autograph together, my brother. Excellent. Okie dokie. Mrs. Junkwax. Can you sleeve those up for me, please, my love? Thank you, honey. All right, legends.
One down, one to go.
Good luck. Last pack magic. And then we're going to get into our sweat. Hunter Mashed Potatoes, good morning, my brother. How are you? All right, we start off with the Miz Orowski. Rogers Hornsby. Oh, my friends, we have a redemption back here. To go with the Sweat Color Blast, we have a redemption. Beautiful. Gotta love those pack number 4s, eh? Oh, we have Spencer Mom Spaghetti, Aiden Miller, Craig Yoho, Encarnacion, Hideki Matsui for the pinstripes on the red Prizm. We're going to sweat that. Vladdy's Daddy on the dingers. Dalton Rushing, Tony Perez, and Braden Taylor for Tampa Bay. And that finishes off our pack number 4. All right, legends. Let's get into our sweat autograph first. I do not know who it is either. Let's find out together. Sensational signatures. So that is going to be a base autograph of Flossy Blossy. I am 99.9% sure that's going to go to the Toronto Blue Jays. Congratulations, Alex Invader Zim. I see you, Rob Richardson, my man. Congratulations to Alex, also known as Invader Zim, on the Flossy Blossy. Beautiful, brother. Now, as always, Alex, if you would like me to redeem this for you, I am happy to do it. If you want me to send it to you and you can do it, that's totally okay too. You just let me know there, big man. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba. I appreciate that, brother. Outstanding. Mrs. Junkwax, is there any way you can grab me some more penny sleeves? My love. Thank you. And last but not least, my dear friends, I am happy to redeem that for you. Thank you so much, Alex. I know, Upside Down. You are correct, my man. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's see what we have here, folks. It is indeed a Color Blast. And it is All Rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Holy crapola. Wow. Mr. Koba, you win today, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Koba. Goodness gracious, brother. That one might want to go into the pre-grade pile immediately. Or the grading pile. Might not even need a pre-grade on that one. I mean, I'm kidding. I would. Just to be on the safe side. But even if that comes back an 8 or a 9, you're still sitting on some money there, my brother. That one goes into a brand new 55-point Junk Wax Vintage Top Loader. And I am stoked that we hit that in the family appreciation break, too. You deserve every bit of that, Mikey Koba. And man, those Junk Wax Vintage Top Loaders are freaking sweet. Beautiful. Congratulations, Mikey. Love you, brother. Oh, this is your first ever Color Blast, my man. Well, I am elated that we could find that together. Congratulations, brother. Beautiful. Oh, hell yeah. I love that even more. Outstanding, Mikey Koba. Well played, brother. Well played. I hope that stays in your PC forever. Anarchy Lock says you are paid, brother. That is correct, especially because the spot was $8. Yeah. I love it so much. All right, legends. Let's get into a little housekeeping, shall we? Let me sleeve up a couple of cards here real quick, and we will do a quick little recap of everything that we just found in that break, because, my friends, what an absolutely magnificent way to start our Thursday. Damn! Okie dokie. So, what we just found, we have the Flossy Blossy for the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to Mr. Zimmerman. SimCity says that is a $700 to $900 card, $900 card based on comp. Sick hit. Thank you so much, SimCity. I appreciate that, big man. Oh, you know it, T-Dub. How about Hideki Matsui? And that is from Hook. You are correct, my Swedish chef. How about David Shields for the Royals to $199? Dante Nori for the Fightin' Phillies on the Purple Prizm to $149. Briantos to $499 for the Cubbies. $499 on the Christy Mathewson for the Gigantes. Nori, so nice you got him twice for the Fightin' Phillies to $499. Dickerson for the Nationals to $199. Briantos for the Cubbies to $499. Waldschmidt for the Arizona Diamondbacks to $149. The dime piece, Mr. Paul O'Neill for the pinstripes, going to Mikey Kobaugh to $4.99. Jacob Wilson for the Athletics to $1.99. We have Jonah Tong on the Sensational Signatures. Congratulations, Neil Anthony. That is a base auto. We have the Snakeskin Junior Caminero for the Tampa Bay Rays. That goes to Mr. Alan White. And last but not least, congratulations, Mr. Mikey Kobaugh, on a nuke. That is gorgeous, my man. And I am so stoked that we could find that together, Mikey. Congratulations again, my good man. You want me to pull the Ricky from the Athletics and give it to Dutchie? Absolutely I can, my brother, and I think that is good karma. Got you covered. Thank you so much, Mike Green. You are correct. And that will go to Dutchie. Thank you again, Mr. Kobaugh. Mrs. Junkwax, can you put a note on that to go to Dutch? Thank you, my love. All right, legends. I'm going to put a little note on this one from Alex Invader Zim that I'm going to redeem this redemption for him. Mikey Kobaugh going to Dutchie. Thank you, my love. And thank you again, Mikey Kobaugh, for paying that forward to the family, my brother. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Little housekeeping here, folks. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, and we're going to get into another break right behind it. Next break is going to be 2025 Topps Series 1. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment. There we go. All right, homies. You know what we must do. We got to randomize this bad boy. Absolutely right, Mr. Kobaugh. It is absolutely my pleasure, buddy. Thank you. And congratulations again, my brother. You deserve every bit of that, buddy. You have been absolutely amazing here in this family since you joined. And I am so stoked that we could find that together, my friend. That is incredible. Hell yeah. What an amazing way to start our Thankful Thursday. DJ Pollo has a question. He says, how do you get into those breaks, Dalen? So, Gil, all you have to do, my brother, is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. Everything can be found there, my friend. Oh, Invader Zim, that is your very first redemption, my man. Outstanding. Well, I'm excited to redeem that for you. Now, as always, though, I want to make sure our expectations are in check. We have no idea when that redemption is going to come back. Sometimes we get very lucky and they come back in a couple of weeks. But I have waited up to 2.5 years for a redemption. But I have seen some other Bloss redemptions redeemed, so I do believe that maybe they have that card just sitting there at Panini. At least that's the way we're going to think about it. Fingers crossed, right? So I do appreciate you bearing with me on that one, my man. DJ Chicken. Yep, that is correct. So if you head on over there to junkwaxvintage.com, there is a special breaks sub page. And if you go to that page, you can see all the breaks that we have up there available. And this is a very unique week. So we're doing a whole family appreciation week this week. And we're knocking out a whole mess of beautiful hobby boxes. So feel free to head on over there and snag some break spots, my man. Thank you, Gil. All right, legends. Let's randomize. Shout out to Miss Rachel. I see you, Maverick and Goose. Rashid, you absolute legend. Blowing me up with gifts over here, my man. I truly cannot thank you enough. Mr. Ward. Shout out to the Bull Riding Empire. And we have lucky number 4 on the dice. Outstanding. Almost there, J-Rod. You were so close. 4 it is. Best of luck to you, my dear friends. 1, 2, 3. And if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams right Meow. There you go. I will give you a minute or so to take a gander at those teams. If you would not like to trade your teams, that is always okay too. Good guess, Mikey Koba. I see you, Kyle Willard. Shout out to all my TikTokers over here. What's up, Mr. Alfaro? I see it, brother. Thank you, Jason. Have I told you all that I love you lately? Because I do, gosh dang it. Little housekeeping. There we go. Mr. Swans over here on TikTok says, what's your predictions for tonight's games? I have no idea, my brother. I got to be honest with you. I'd have to look and see who's playing tonight. Gabe C. Thank you for the heart, my man. Great to see you back, my dude. Good question there, buddy. What is your predictions for the games tonight, Ty Swans? Thank you so much, J-Rod. I appreciate that, big man. Invader Zim has the Pirates and the Red Sox. Shane Burge, thank you so much for the positivity, my brother. Ty Swans, Tigers, Cubs, and Yankees. Nice. Good guesses there, my man. I like it. That would be sick. My Mariners have a bye, so I'm kind of checked out until my Mariners start playing. Shane Kessler, good morning, my friend. And Meanie Brad Greeny, welcome back, my brother. Great to see you, and I love you so much right back. Shout out to 1012 Breaks. Hope you're having a wonderful morning there, you beast, in the best of ways. All right, legends, it does not look like we have any trading happening in the chat over here. Mr. Boom Get Nasty Neil asking Mr. Ortwich if he has any interest in the Astros, Cardinals, Braves, Orioles, Tigers, or the Rays. I see you, James Reinhart. Brian Smith asking where the Pirates are playing at. Robert Parkinson asking if anybody's interested in the Cubbies. Uncle Moosey, wonderful guess. Dennis says the Rams should take it since the 49ers QB is out. We shall see. We shall see. So, legends, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds or so to trade those teams. And if we do not have any trading, I'm going to flip this list right back around and get them all locked in. Thank you for bearing with me, my friends over here on TikTok. I know it's not the most entertaining thing in the world staring at a break sheet. Robert Parkinson says Cubs for Astros. All right, my dear friends, it does not look like we have any trading happening over here on the Twitch, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this right back around and get them locked in. No biggie. And Mrs. Junkwax, do I have another black pen over there by chance? Mine died. Thank you. Amazing. Alrighty, we start with Invader Zim, Mr. Alex taking down the Pirates. Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful. So, my dear friends, the WWE break is sold out. So I think we're going to get into that one right after this. Mr. Jimmy Bats says, great stream, brother. What's the website to buy into the breaks again? I appreciate you asking, Jimmy. Thank you, big man. Junkwaxvintage.com. Should be right there, but it might be a little cut off on the side. I apologize. I actually need to edit that graphic. But I appreciate you asking, Jimmy Bats. Junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. I sincerely appreciate you, brother. And good to see you this morning, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Excited to see your name up there in the order list. So we do pride ourselves in having pretty much the biggest selection that you're going to find anywhere online. So feel free to take a gander at everything we have to offer up there, Jimmy. All right, Invader Zim, the Pirates. Oh, maybe the WWE break is not sold out. Oh, I see what happened. So Mrs. Junkwax took down the last two spots, so that's why it told me it was full. Roger that. So I am so sorry, my friends. We jumped the gun on that one. There is still some spots left in the razzies on that WWE break. I apologize. I would love you to get on these breaks, Dennis John. Thank you, buddy. All right, Mikey Koba, the White Sox. Why am I saying White Sox? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Neil Anthony, number 3. Somebody bang a trash can for Bubba and Mr. Piccirilli's Astros. Chris St. Germain, the Count. Taking the fight in Phillies in spot number 4. Richard C., Mr. Blast Boogie, taking the Diamondbacks. Valerie Fleming, spot number 6, the Nationals. Mikey Koba, spot number 7, Minnesota. Melly P, spot number 8, the Angels. Neil Anthony, 9 and 10, Cardinals and Brewers. Mikey Koba, 11 and 12, my Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky, and the Cincinnati Reds. Beautiful. Richard O., my Portland pal, the Braves, in spot number 13. Eric Janap, our Zero Ping hero over here on Twitch. Spot number 14, the Cleveland Guardians. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson. Neil Anthony, spot number 15, Uncle Moosey's Orioles. The Count of St. Germain, spot number 16, the Mets. Invader Zim, spot number 17, the Red Sox. Shout out to my Massholes and the Super Stroopers. Melly P, spot number 18, the Blue Jays. Richard C., Mr. Blast Boogie, taking the Trolley Dodgers in spot number 19. Cool Rip. Good morning, my man. The Pale Horse. I see you there, Dennis. Oh, Invader Zim. That is very kind of you to say, my brother. Thank you. Mr. Blast Boogie, Dodgers in number 19. Shout out to Mr. Koba. Valerie Fleming, spot number 20, the Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson, the Family Pharmacist. Neil Anthony, spot number 21, those Tigers. Robert Parkinson, spot number 22, the Cubbies. Valerie Fleming, spot number 23, the Pinstripes. Neil Anthony, spot number 24, the Tampa Bay Rays. And Alan White taking the last spots, 25 through 30. That is going to be Royals. Beautiful. I love that you got your team organically there, Alan White. Athletics, Rangers, Rockies, Padres, Marlins. Closing us out. There you go. If you would do me a solid, my dear friends, take a gander at that list and give me a hell yeah in the chat if it is accurate. Mr. Mikey Koba says, Dalen, I had a dream last night that we hit a 1 of 1, but a color blast is pretty darn close. Haha, my man. You thought that one into existence, my brother. Beautiful. And I am grateful that I have invaded your dreams in the best of ways. That's awesome. And Mr. Michael Bath, are you here this morning by chance, my good man? I love you, Jeffro. Mr. Piccirilli. Is it an anniversary, I hear? Oh, I see it. I see it. Your wife and I's 10-year anniversary is tomorrow. Have to head to Target to get a card and maybe some sports cards. Yes, please. Outstanding. Well, happy anniversary, Mr. Piccirilli. That is fantastic, my brother. I hope you have a wonderful dinner date or something like that. I love it, Mikey Koba. I hope so. Love you, brother. All right, my dear friends, I think we're solid. Let's do it. Now, we are going to skip through some base cards on this one, folks, because I think we've all seen a lot of 2025 Topps Series 1. But folks, if you would like to fill that WWE Razzie, I would love to bust into both of those hobby boxes this morning. We are looking at 2 guaranteed autographs in that one, and we might even find one in the Cactus Jack WWE. Our silver pack will be ripped last with those beautiful pack number 4s. Empty box there, homies. All right. All of those will be ripped last because it is tradición. Good luck. We're going to do this in 5 rounds, I believe. As always, my dear friends, thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate you being here. If you are new here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. Excellent to see you again, my dear friends. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. And Dutchie, I sincerely appreciate the corn over there, my brother. Thank you. Mr. Groenevelt, welcome back, Tristan. All right, we start off with some Evan Cotta for our Texas Rangers. And we have a 1990 throwback for the Brew Crew, Christian Yelich. A lot of base in Top Series 1. We have a Stan the Man Musial for our St. Lunatics on the call to the hall. A 1990 throwback, another St. Lunatic, Funky Cold Molina. I hope so, Invader Zim. And last but not least, for the Atlanta Braves, a little Jared Kelenic, former Seattle Mariner. Excellent. Round number 2. So, of course, folks, right after this break, if that WWE break is not filled, we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com and see what our family rips queue looks like. Mr. Jinx, thank you for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. I appreciate that, buddy. And Legends, we are up to almost 35,000 likes over here on TikTok this morning. Thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Mr. Jinx, I see you over there, brother. Thank you, thank you. Jeff the Pest Guy, welcome back, my man. Excellent to see you this morning, buddy. Mr. Shelby, Tommy Shelby's brother. Good to see you, Nick. All right, starting out with Uncle Moosey's Orioles, we have some Gunner. Oh, well, hello. For Uncle Moosey's Orioles. How about an autograph? Chase McDermott. Beautiful. And that one goes to Neil Anthony. Congratulations, Neil. Outstanding. Decent looking autograph, too, for that young man. Rookie autograph for the Baltimore Orioles. Top loading that one up for you. Mrs. Junkwax. Thank you, babe. We have a 1990 throwback for the Motor City Kitties, some Justin Henry Malloy. Cool Rip says, new Topps basketball just dropped. Are you going to be ripping? Yes. Whenever we get it in, absolutely. If the price isn't absolutely crazy. Oh, check this out. That is a vintage. No, it's not. That is just numbered to 90. I thought that was a vintage stock for a second because it feels like it. But it is not. That is super interesting. Number to 90. For the Minnesota Twins. And that one goes to Mikey Kobaugh. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. That one gets a brand new top loader. Number to 90. Zebby Matthews. We're going to have to see what kind of parallel that is. That's fun. We have a Greg Jones for the Rockies. Teddy Wap. Matthews. Casas. Peterson. Nathaniel Lau. Atlanta Braves. Austin Riley. Trevor McGill. Whitcomb. Jimenez. Castro. And Jackson Merrill. Last but not least for the San Diegans. David Goggins. Excellent. Not too shabby there. Round number 3. Hey, J-Rod, if you're taking off today, buddy, have a magnificent remainder of your Thursday. I hope to see you back here tonight, my brother. Much love to you, J-Rod. And Dutchie, my dude, I literally cannot thank you enough for any more corn. I'm so corny. I appreciate you hooking me up there, brother. Thank you. Helping to keep this channel on the rails. One cob at a time. And that reminds me, folks, we're going to reset that gift goal. You know what? Let's switch it up just a little bit, shall we? I think I'm corny enough this morning. Let's go with the You're Awesome. The little kitties. Those are cute. And I set it up there, so hopefully it'll take you a little while to take that one down. There you go, legends. Mr. Shelby, you know it, buddy. Oh, hell yeah, Dennis. Thank you, big man. So we're going to rip those as soon as we're done with this break, my friend. I appreciate your patience. Thank you. All right, we start off with an athletic, Mr. Langoliers. Skipping through some base. And we have a Grapefruit League, Brooks Lee from Minnesota. Thank you very much for your very first purchase, Dennis. Excited to rip together, my friend. And a whole bunch of base in round number 3. Goodness gracious. All right, this is our last base pack round. Good luck. I know, Cameron Cole. Rest in peace to the Tiny Dinies, gosh dang it. They had an almost 5-year run here on this channel. That was my favorite gift of all time. I'm so bummed that they took them away. My Tiny Dinies. So sad. Sheesh. Good morning. Mr. Alfaro says gift goal is going to be gone already. Oh, that's amazing. You snuck one in on me there, Dutchie. And Upside Down, I appreciate you so much. Rami Alzine, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rami, welcome to the family, my brother. And folks, we are already at 66 out of 100 on those You're Awesome kitties. Very cool. Vicente Venegas, mucho aprecio. Kaka Cards and Collectibles, welcome back, my man. All right, here we go. Shout out to our brother from across the pond. How about another Jackson Merrill on the greatest hits? Excuse me, that is a Jackson Holiday. So sorry, wrong Jackson. Shout out to Uncle Moosey and the Orioles. Oh, thank you, Brian Smith. So that number to 90 is called the Real One Parallel. How cool. I think that is the second one of those that we have pulled. Thank you for the refresher on that one, my man. Man, there's a lot of base in Top Series 1. We have Aurelvis Martinez, who we just found a redemption of, I think, last night, if my memory serves me correctly. Beautiful. A little bit. We have a Dylan Cruz on the Grapefruit League for the Nationals. And Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. Aw, thank you so much, Shooter. It is excellent to see you this morning, my man. And Rami Elzine, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome to the family, Rami. Great to have you, brother. All right, folks.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic. I see you, Mikey Koba. You are correct. It's early, my man. It's early. Maybe tonight, though. Shooter, how you doing this morning, legend? Hope you're having a very thankful Thursday morning thus far. And goodness gracious, my dear friends, Dutchie and Upside Down and Rami, you 4 of you took down that absolutely magnificent, You're Awesome kitty goal. Thank you so much, gentlemen. You rocked my face off. Twice. And then once again in the morning. I think you're right, babe. I am getting a call from Indian Springs, Nevada, but they're not going to get answered right now. So it looks like the other Prizm might fill. Excellent. There's 6 spots left. It's Mari says, do you think the Dodgers could go all the way? I do. The Kansas boy, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the crew, my friend. Excellent to have you. All right, here we go, fam damnly. Cameron Cole has a question. He says, what happens when you pull a redeemable card but it is expired? So that's a complicated question, Cameron. If it is a Topps card, Topps, after the year 2022, is going to honor their redemptions even if they say they're expired for 10 years. Panini does not do that. So if you find a expired Panini redemption, you're pretty much SOL. But for Topps, you have 10 years. Good question. All right, skipping through some base. This is our pack number 4s. We have a rainbow for the Clevelanders, Joey Cantillo. Another rainbow. Shout out to the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can. Mauricio Dubon. Tom Vu, good morning, buddy. Ooh, we have a little Morning Wood. James Wood on the greatest hits rookie for the Nationals. And we have a Zebby Matthews. So nice. You got him twice. Going to Minnesota with that real one parallel numbered to 90. And then Tanner Houck for the Bo Sox, last but not least. There you go, my friends. Our second juicy Junk Wax Vintage Family Break in the books. Allow me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping. And then we are going to refresh that shop, my dear friends, and get into some family rips. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba, for dropping that extremely helpful information in the chat, my brother. Oh, no, Uncle Moosey. I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. Okie dokie. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, my friends. Cheers. Roast. Oh, I'm so sorry. I almost forgot about our silver pack. Silly me. Good luck, my friends. See if we can't find a numbered card or autograph in these ones. Oh, hell yeah. Starting off with the man, the myth, the Ichiro Suzuki, the captain, and we're not talking about Chris Condor from Derek Jeter. Flossy Blossy to go with the autograph that we found earlier, and Nolan Arenado. Last but not least for our St. Lunatics, shout out to Jeff Rotel and Mr. Kyle Willard, our resident St. Lunatics in the family. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Congratulations to the Minnesota Twins on that real one parallel numbered to 90. That's pretty cool. And you'll see when you have that in your hot little mitts, it has a totally different texture than the rest of the cards. 20 out of 90 on the Zebby. Let's refresh that shop, legends. Outstanding. So do we have a Mikey Bath this morning by chance? I see you, Mr. Shelby. Shout out to Jeff Bro. Jeff Bro with an F. Shooter says, I'm good, but would be better if Can Post would get back to work so that beautiful wax would deliver. Oh, Canada Post. That went right over my head. I forgot that Canada Post is on strike. That's right. Well, I hope they come back soon there, Shooter. Gosh dang it. All right, it does not look like we have a Mikey Bath with us this morning, so we are moving on to Mr. Tyler Swans. How about some 2013 Crown Royale football? Tyler, are you here and are you ready, my good man? There he is. Thank you so much, brother. And I appreciate your very first rip here in the family, my friend. Let's go. Good luck. We're looking for 2 autographs or 2 memorabilia cards. All right. Empty box there, Ty. Mr. Womer, it is exciting. Good to see you again, my friend. How is your thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday morning going, Mr. Womer? All right, pack number 4 to the side because it is tradicion. Good luck, Ty. We're just going to rip all these down for you, buddy. So looking for... Give me just a moment, folks. Oh, excellent. So, Dennis, looks like you snagged some break spots, my man. Thank you so much. And it looks like that break might fill. All right, starting off with some good old Mr. Blackman. And I appreciate the positivity. Thank you, Nick. Right back at you, my brother. Thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. I hope you're having a wonderful morning as well, my man. Welcome back, Jason with an E. And Tom Vu, I appreciate the autumn love. Thank you, my brother. I've never seen that gift before over here on TikTok. All right, we start off with a Justin Blackmon for the Jags. Oh, hell yeah. How about some TB12 Tom Brady? Beautiful. Just leaving that one up for you. Marshawn Lynch, peanut butter and jealous. How about some beast mode for my Seattle Seahawks? Denard and the Swiss Family. Robinson, number to 299. Excellent. Rookie relic. Mr. Bo, 80th on print to 299 for Alan White's Kansas City Chiefs. We have a Ryan Griffin, rookie for the Texans. Big Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Shout out to Mr. Berkey. Number to 99, Arthur Brown for the Dirty Birdie Ravens. Mr. Wright. Ladies, you can stop looking. We found Mr. Wright, numbered to 99 on the autograph for the Bucks. Beautiful. We have a filler. Thanks, Panini. We have a Aaron Dobson. That was hard to read. The die cut. Aaron Dobson for the Patriots. Shout out to Cody Simons. We have a Dustin Hopkins for Melody's Bills. Roddy White for the Dirty Birdie Falcons. Back-to-back Dirty Birdies. We have the Ravens, Joey Flacco. Cecil Shorts III for the Jags. And then we have a filler, thanks Panini, for the Minnesota Vikings, Xavier Rhodes to 299, rookie. And last but not least, Mr. Kenny Cunningham. Benny Cunningham, excuse me, for the Rams. Old Benny and the Jets. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mrs. Junkwax. All right, Ty.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my brother. Good luck. That's right, Mr. Peaks. The Prizm break is sold out. We're going to do that here in just a couple of minutes, my brother. All right, we start off with Cam Newton for North Kakalaki to go with that TB12 Tom Brady. Not too shabby. How about Vincent Jackson? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. There you go, Mr. Koba, for the Bucks. How about Sam Bradford? Shout out to my fellow Washingtonian, Mr. Bradford. We have another filler. Michael Floyd for our Arizona Cardinals to 299. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. And then we have a Matt Elam, last but not least for the Ravens. Finishing that one off for you, my man. Hi. Very fun first box. My brother, thank you so much for snagging that down from junkwaxvintage.com. Of course, all of your numbered cards will be all sleeved up for you, and your autograph will be top-loaded, and your relic as well. Trevin Pruitt, thank you for smacking that follow button. Rashid, this is 2013 Crown Royale football. And don't you worry there, Mr. Peaks. There's going to be plenty more breaks where that came from, my man, if you missed the last one. We're doing a whole family appreciation week this week. So we're going to keep the breaks coming back to back to back. And they're all going to be ridiculously low priced. Upload on your relic there, big man. And on your autograph as well. There you go, Ty Swan. Thank you again for your very first purchase from junkwaxvintage.com, and I sincerely hope it's the first of many. Thank you again, Mr. Schwan. Stop looking at me, Swan. Okie dokie. Mr. Justin Long, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family, my friend. Beautiful. I know, Mikey. Isn't that cool? TB12 and Marshawn Lynch right off the jump. Beautiful. I am peanut butter and jealous. Mr. Phil, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you, my brother. All right, legends. My Norwegian brother is in the house. Mr. Fredrickson, are you here and are you ready, brother? The Homemade Boo. Welcome back, my friend. Excellent to see you. I love it, Jeffro. Well, hello, Mr. Penguin. So sorry to interrupt. I love it so much. Tomas, thank you so much, my good buddy. So, folks, we're going back to 1994 Select Baseball for our Norwegian brother. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful morning over there in my family's home country of Norway. If I may ask, Thomas, what part of Norway do you live? Like north, south, east, west? I'm not trying to dox you or anything. Just like an approximate area, if I may ask. We're just going to go ahead and rip all these down for you, buddy. And we do have another break to get into as soon as we're done with these family rips. And folks, time flies when you're hanging out with your best friends, gosh dang it. We have been here for almost 2 hours. What a wonderful morning thus far. Nicholas, good morning, my man. All righty. We start off with a Tony Eusebio. Todd Hundley for the Mets. Jose Guzman. Ken Griffey Jr. Peanut butter and jealous, my man. That is beautiful. Hell yeah. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. At Borders. Kevin Stocker. Oh. Is that Carlos? It is Carlos Delgado on the rookie surge. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Thomas. You win today, my brother. Hell yeah. Yes, I am, Dallas, and it's good to see you this morning, my friend. You were 30 minutes from Oslo. Outstanding. Good to know, my friend. We're going to top load that one up for you, buddy, on the rookie surge, Carlos Delgado. Shout out to our buddy, Mr. Sam Shope. That is his PC. Gosh, that is sick. Look at this, honey. Isn't that cool? Wow. Nicely done there, Thomas. Stoked I could find that for you, my man. Excellent. Mr. Colt Simmons says, I got my cards in and they are beautiful. Thank you once again, boss man. I appreciate you, Colt Simmons. Thank you, brother. And I hope that that is just another beautiful package in a long line of beautiful packages.
Giggity, giggity.
Mr. Tapani from Minnesota. Steve Cook. Kevin Young. Danny Darwin, little double D. Willie Greeny. Shout out to Brad Greeny. I hope so too, Dallas. Thank you, my man. How about a rookie prospect, Kelly Stinnett? We have a checklist. The man, the myth, the Molitor, Paul Molitor. David Cohn. Doc Gooden. Batting. You don't see that very often. Love it for the Mets. Jose Rijo. That is Ron Karkovice. Ron Karkovice for the White Sox. Kurt Schilling. We have a rookie prospect, Alex Gonzalez. Phil Clark. Tom Pignosi for the St. Lunatics. Scotty Tuhati Erickson for Minnesota. For Mr. Fredrickson. We have Javi Lopez, who I believe was part of that 1995 World Series Braves team. Raul Mondesi. Bernard Gilkey. Big Joe Cata for the Toronto Blue Jays. Ryan Bowen. Wes Chamberlain. Big Dave Winfield for Minnesota. Bob Welch for the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. Dave Need. He needs to grow some facial hair. Carlos Garcia. Greg Glosser for the Red Sox. Shane Reynolds rap for the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can. Thank you, sweetheart. Brian Jordan. Joe Girardi laying down the bunt. Steve Avery for the Braves. Barry Larkin for WKRP in Cincinnati. Folks, we're going thrift shopping. We have some Macklemore. Shout out to my buddy from Seattle. Mr. Tim Naring for the Bo Sox. Shout out to our massholes. Mr. Moises Alou. Moises of the Moise. Shout out to my buddy, Mr. Luke Moise. Mike Bordick. Billy Hatcher. And John is Never Smiley for WKRP in Cincinnati. Beautiful. I believe it is Dallas. Yes, sir. All right, Thomas.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my friend. And thank you, as always, for snagging these down from the website. Love ripping together, my Norwegian brother. Let's go. And we start off with a Chris Gomez for the Motor City Kitties, Danny Bautista, back-to-back Tigers, Al Martin for the Pirates, Pedro Estacio. How about some old Greg?
Come on, Craig.
Maddox, Roberto Mejia, Mike Gallego, former Athletic, Joe Orsolak, Mike Devereaux, shout out to Uncle Moosey, Jeff Passero, Wilson Alvarez, and my second favorite Oral.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. How about some Oral Hershiser for the Trolley Dodgers? Shout out to Mr. Mikey Kobaugh. Well, Tomas, a very, very fun first rip this morning, my man. I sleeved up that Ken Griffey Jr. for you because it's beautiful. And then, of course, that rookie surge, Carlos Delgado. That's pretty sweet, buddy. I have got to believe that in a PSA 10 would be kind of valuable. And that looks pretty good too, brother. Beautiful card, Thomas. Thank you again, my friend. You know it, Mikey Kobaugh. Or excuse me, Mikey 1. Thank you. That's right. You know it there, Neil. It is hashtag JWAD somewhere. The Miat family, welcome back, my friend. How we doing? Great to see you as always. Happy Thursday, bro. Okie dokie. Mr. Dennis. We are moving right along, my man. Your very first family rip here in the junkyard, my dude. Are you here and are you ready, Dennis? And then after this, we're getting into our third break of the morning. Thank you, Thomas. As always, my friend, big hugs and firm handshakes to my Norwegian brother. There's Dennis. Outstanding. Best of luck to you, my friend. See if we can't find you some first rip magic, eh? Good luck. The next break that we're going to bust into, my dear friends, is 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball. Pack number 4 to the side because it is Tradicion. Good luck, Dennis. Thank you, Brian Smith. Oh, you know it, Mikey Kobaugh. Thank you. Appreciate that, my dude. We're just going to rip all these down for you, Dennis, and we will go through them together. Until we get to that pack number 4 anyway. So Mikey Kobaugh says 14 total Razzie spots is separating us from a fun WWE rip. Let's do it, people. I like where your head's at, Mikey Kobaugh. Thank you, brother. All right. Ooh, we start off with a little A-Rod for the Yankees. My PC, Mr. Johnny Farmello on the fireworks. On the Pulsar Prism, Jordan Westberg for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. And that is numbered 333 out of 399. Evan Cotta for the Rangers. Dalton Rushing for the Trolley Dodgers. Carmen Killebrew. Roderick Arias. Killebrew so nice you got him twice on the blue cracked ice. The legend, Tommy Lasorda. Bernie Williams. The strong mustache Kentucky waterfall combo of Mr. Dennis Eckersley. And Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the Prismatic. Corey Hunter for Minnesota on the green Prism. Not numbered. Grant Taylor for the White Sox. Brucey for our Texas Rangers. Luis. Drew Jones. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Drew Jones, over here on Twitch. How about some old Greg?
Come on, Craig.
Maddox. Roderick Arias. Clifford. Horton Heat. Robbie Snelly. Mr. Eckersley, so nice you got him twice on the cracked ice. Cam Collier for WKRP, and Luis Baez, somebody bang a trash can for those Houston Astros. And that finishes off your base packs here, my friend.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Dennis. Here we go, buddy. And we start off with a St. Lunatic, Mr. Wayno. Colton, Yellow, Ledbetter. Shout out to Pearl Jam. A dollop of Dollander on the blue cracked ice for the Rockies. My PC, Mr. Harry Ford for the Seattle Mariners. Stud. And Donnie Baseball with that luscious lip curtain finishing us off. There you go, Dennis. A very, very first fun rip together, my good man. And as you have heard me say, I sincerely hope that that is the first of many rips that you and I get to do together, my brother. So for those of you that are new here, I would implore you to head on over to Instagram real quick and hit us with a follow. Reason being, there is a schedule that we drop there every week. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. So you will always know exactly where and when this ugly mug will be live. I am sleeving this up for you, Dennis. You're numbered to 399 on the Westberg. Rookie for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. And that will be in your JWV package, my man. Thank you, buddy. All right, homies. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba. No sweat. Let's get into our third break of the morning, shall we? '25 Panini Prizm Baseball. Allow me just a moment here, folks. Thank you for bearing with me for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. There we go. All right, legends. You know what we must do. We got to randomize this little bad boy. Good luck. Shout out to our buddy Rachel. Good morning, Alex. How are you doing, buddy? Great to see you this morning, my man. I hope you are well. I am always well, my good man. I appreciate you asking. Anytime you see me here ripping packs with my best friends, my brother, you know it's a damn good day. Ooh, how about lucky number 8? Good guess there, Rob Richardson. 3 and 5 on the dice. 8 it is. All right, here we go, folks. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if you are so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you go. I will give you just a couple of seconds to take a gander at that. If you want to trade your teams, you are absolutely welcome to do so. Alex, you are spot on, my man. That blew my mind last night as well. Shout out to Mr. Todd O'Hara. And Shooter, thank you so much for the gift, my brother. I appreciate you. And you know what? We're going to reset that gift goal for the 3rd time this morning. Folks, this will be the very last time we reset this gift goal. So if this one gets taken down, it will stay down. We're sticking with the You're Awesome. I like the kitties. Shout out to Bubbles. All right, there you go, legends. I agree, Mikey Koba. Thank you, brother. I have no doubt that that will fill when it is supposed to. That is correct, Cameron Cole. We're halfway down on that Bowman Chrome as well. Down to 15 teams left in that one. And I don't think we've seen a case hit yet out of those either. And in all of those 2025 Bowman Chrome breaks, my friends, all of those boxes come from a sealed case. Excited to see if somebody catches something really juicy. Beyond the 2 Maury autographs that we've already pulled for Mr. Alan White. There you go, Neil Anthony. Love it when you get your teams organically, my brother. Congratulations on the Bravos. Dutchy says, quick question. Did you find the 2 packs that I ordered last night? Oh, thank you for the reminder. So, Mrs. Junkwax, Dutchy ordered 2 packs of 1994 Fleer Baseball. I know I used to have the hobby box over there, but I can't find it. So, did you move those? So, one moment, folks. So yeah, Dutchy, I think we ran out of that product, my man. So we're going to go ahead and just refund you for that one unless you want to find 2 more packs. Mr. Johnson. So my brother over here on TikTok, I apologize, Dennis. I know this is your very first break with us, my friend. If you want to see the randomization, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. Outstanding. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. Beautiful, brother, and best of luck to you. So, Legends, it does not look like we have any trading over here on the Twitch side. I'm going to go ahead and flip this list right back around, and we'll get them locked in. We don't have them. Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's go. Allow me just a moment here, folks, to get these locked in. Thank you for bearing with me. Dutchy says, it's okay. We can figure out something else. I will find 2 more. Let me go check. Thank you, Dutchy. Just let me know what you find there, brother. And thank you again for bearing with us on that one, my man. All right, Mr. Kyle Willard, my San Antonio hermano, taking the Athletics and the Royals. Todd O'Hara, the legend himself, one of our favorite mass holes, taking down WKRP in Cincinnati. Jason Frazier, long time no see, to another OG of the family, taking spot number 4. That is the Cubbies. My fellow Texan, Dennis, you have 5, 6, and 7, my friend. Astros, my Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky, and the Gigantes, the Giants. Nicely done there, Dennis. Mikey 1, our innovation lead here at JWV, taking the Brew Crew in spot number 8. Neil Anthony, 9 and 10, Braves and Pirates. Jason Frazier, spot number 11, Uncle Moosey's Orioles. It is so cool when we have people that come back to the family after a very, very long time. It is wonderful to see you this morning, Mr. Frazier. Damn right, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my man. I hope you and Evie are doing very, very well, brother. Miss you so much. Glad you're home. Mikey 2, number 12, the Red Sox. Eric Janap, spot number 13, the D-Bags. Dennis, spot number 14, Minnesota. Todd O'Hara, the legend, taking spot number 15, the Marlins. And we are halfway there, folks. Shout out to John Bon Jovi. Good morning, Jason Huettel. How you doing there, big man? Mr. Mikey 1. Yep, you sure are, brother. Mr. Jones, spot number 16, the Padres. Please do, Jason Frazier. I appreciate that, brother. Mr. Burke, great to see you this morning, my man. How are you? Mr. Jones taking the San Diegans. David Goggins. Mikey Koba, spot number 17, the Angels. Melly P, spot number 18, the Tampa Bay Rays. Eric Janap, spot number 19, the White Sox. Mr. Frederickson, my Norwegian brother, taking spot number 20, the Colorado Rockies. Mikey Koba, 21 and 22, Cardinals and Fightin' Phillies. Neil Anthony, spot number 23, those Trolley Dodgers. Boom. Dennis, spot number 24, the Nationals. Mr. Fredrickson from Norway, the Rangers in spot number 25. Jason Frazier, my brother, spot number 26, Mets. JVD, Dutchy, spot number 27, the Pinstripes. Got some Yankees there, Dutchy. Melly P, spot number 28, the Cleveland Guardians. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson. Mikey Koba, spot number 29, the Motor City Kitties. And last but not least, my fellow Austinite, Mr. Kyle Lanahan, taking the Blue Jays. Good morning, Dennis Dutton. Great to see you this morning, my man. I hope so too, Mr. Burke. Would you do me a solid, my friends? Take a gander at that list, and if it looks accurate and appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat? Yes, you are, Mikey Koba. Beautiful. It is wonderful to see you, Double D. How we doing, Dennis? Mr. Dutton, we have 2 Dennises in the chat this morning. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that, DJ. Had a tough sip of spicy water there, folks. Ooh, that hit the tummy raw. Ouch, kabibbles. All right, legends, let's do it. Third break of this extremely thankful Thursday morning. Good luck, my friends. Here we go. Gosh darn it, Mr. Frazier. I am sorry to hear that, my friend, but I do appreciate you being a good sport. You know that is the game we play, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, pack number 4 to the side. You know, those are famous last words, Mr. Frazier. We've had a lot of people say the same thing, and then they pull a big old autograph. So I hope the same thing for you, Mr. Frazier. All right, good luck, my dear friends. Here we go. Thank you so much to our Prince Edward Island pal. Thank you, Krabby Rob. All right, round number 1. Nelson Cruz, Arroyo, Porter, King Scene Ko, Monty Irvin, Inosuke Ogasawara, Ethan Salas to $4.99 for the San Diegans, going to Drew Jones. For Toronto Blue Jays, Jace Bahrofen. Outstanding. And that one goes to Kyle Lanahan, my fellow Austinite. There you go, Kyle. One half of the Brothers Young on the Prismatic. We have a Cam Smith, Owen Hall, Leiter, Speedy Gonzalez, Mizorowski, Rogers Hornsby, the Iron Man, Cal Ripken, Jr. Shout out to Uncle Moosey, excuse me. Joe DiMaggio, Tom Glavine, Roman Anthony on the color match for the Bo Sox. Congratulations. That one goes to Mikey Koba. Nice one there, brother. The $2.99. Roman Anthony is no slouch. Ogasawara. So nice you got him twice on the True Silver. Dingers. How about a little Morning Wood? James Wood. That one goes to Jason. Or no, excuse me. That goes to Dennis. One of the newest members of the family. Congratulations, Dennis. Brody Brecht for Colorado. Dear Hope. And a dollop of Dollander for the Rockies. Last but not least, Mrs. Junkwax. You, my love, thank you. I see you onward. Krabby Rob, that would be magnificent, thank you. See if we can't speak that into existence. There's Mr. Chris Condor. Great to see you this morning, my man. Your ears must have been burning. I was talking about you there, Captain. All right, we have a Spencer Mom's Spaghetti for the Astros, Carson Williams. Lazaro Montez back from the dead for our Seattle Mariners. Brady Ebel, Big Poppy. Jorge Lombard Jr. for the Pinstripes. Congratulations, Dutchy, on the autograph. Prospect signatures. And George Lombard's market is on fire, my man. That's a nice one. Not numbered, but beautiful. We have a Carter Johnson for the Marlins. Excellent. Todd O'Hara. Shout out to the legend on the Scope Prism numbered to 75. Absolutely beautiful, buddy. And that is 17 out of 75. How about Lil Troy? Wanna be a baller. On the Red Wave Prism for Arizona. El Mutante. Leo Dallas DeVries for the San Diegans, going to Drew Jones on the Prismatic. The Myth, the Man, the Myth, the Molitor for the Blue Jays. Bobby Richardson. Tejeda. Braylon Dalen Payne. Arjun Nimala. Trey Morgan with that blonde fro. Thomas Harrington. The Battery. Al Kaline. Lil Troy. About one half of the Brothers Young for the Motor City Kitties, going to Mikey Cobalt on the Blue Prism, numbered to 199. Alejandro Rosario for the Texas Rangers, my love. Sweetie. Okay, honey. Our Texas Rangers on the Red Wave. Manny Ramirez on the Dingers. And folks, we found a Manny Ramirez rookie last night out of 1994. Very cool. Chipper Jones. Shout out to Larry and Balky. Gil Hodges for the Trolley Dodgers. Luscious Lou Gehrig for the Pinstripes. That is the end of round number 2. Mr. Condor says, with all these sweet junk wax cards coming in the mail, I had to reorganize my card binder. I know how that goes, my man. One of my favorite things to do. Unfortunately, I don't get a whole lot of time to do that anymore. We have a Griff O'Farrell for the Orioles. Cliff Lee. Starlin Caba. Jorge Lombard Jr. Congratulations again, Dutchie. To go with your autograph, Minnesotan Harmon Killebrew. Brandon Sproat. Brooks Lee from Minnesota on the Red Power Prism, numbered to 99, and that one is 55 out of 99. Bob Clemente for the Pirates. Right there, sweetheart. Carson Benji for the Mets on the Fireworks. Hyun Sok Jung for the Trolley Dodgers. You're good, babe. Edgar Cuero for the White Sox. Chris Davis. Cooper Pratt. Balake Mitchell. Freeland. Oliva. The Dime Piece, Mr. Paul O'Neill. Hideki Matsui, back-to-back pinstripe. Shout out to Dutchie. The legend for the Brew Crew, Mr. Robin Yount on the Red Prism, numbered to 299. Ooh, how about a Minnesotan legend, Mr. Chuck Knobloch on the Sensational Signatures Pulsar Prism, numbered to 199. That is 176 out of 199. And that one goes to Dennis. How about a little first break magic for you today, my good man? Hell yeah. Congratulations there, Dennis. Stoked we could find an autograph together, my brother. Outstanding. Mrs. Junkwax, you want to carefully take care of that? Thank you, my love. Mr. Waldschmidt for the Diamondbacks. Feel like we spoke that and went into existence there, Dennis. Congratulations on a first break magic for you, my brother. Excellent. Leo DeRocher, Theo Gillen, and Puffy's cousin, Mr. Uli Combs. Last but not least. You and I both onward. Those fireworks are pretty cool, right? Yes, you can, my love. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks, before we get into round number 3. I sincerely hope that you do, Dennis. Thank you so much, my brother. We do this almost every single day, twice a day, and have been doing it for almost 5 years. And even though we've been doing this for so long, this is still just the beginning. So, folks, we have some really, really cool things coming right around the corner for this channel. So, as I have said before many, many times, if you like this channel now, just wait, because it's about to get so much better. All right, here we go, fam damly. We have an Emilian Petrie for Tampa Bay, Max Muncy for the Athletics. Jeff Rotel says Amanda's earning that paycheck today. Yes, she is, my man. Absolutely right. Shout out to the CEO, Eddie Collins. What You Talking About, Dontrell Willis. Elston Howard. Tommy White. Oh, how about some old Greg?
Come on, Craig.
Maddox on the Pulsar Prism to 499 for the Braves. 341 out of 499, excuse me. We have a Monty Irvin for the Gigantes on the True Silver. Paul Skeens for the Pirates on the Prismatic. Outstanding. Always happy to find some Paul Skeens. Congratulations, Neil Anthony. Mickey Cabrera. Campaneris. Paul Skeens, so nice, he got him twice. DeBarge. McGonigal. Bryce Cunningham. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Campanella, Jackson Churio, Adrian Gonzalez for the San Diegans, David Goggins, going to my buddy Mr. Drew Jones. Mr. Jones and me. Congratulations, Drew, to 199. Eddie Collins for up there in the Chicago area on the Red Wave Prism. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. And that one goes to Eric Janap. Congratulations, Eric, on the Blue Prism Talisman. Beautiful. Those colored talismans just hit different. And that is 41 out of 99 on the Hagen. Delta Bravo Foxtrot, welcome back, my man. Brady Sizemore, Yogi Berra, and Carson Benji, last but not least for the Mets. Last base pack round here, folks. Mr. Matty Phillips says, will there be another break after this? I do not think we have any more breaks full. There is another Panini Prizm break up there on the website, but there is 13 spots remaining. So I appreciate you asking, Matty Phillips. But this might be our last rip of the morning, because your boy has got to go mow on a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. But don't you worry, Mr. Phillips. We will be back here, same junk time, same junk channel, tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, because we get to do it all over again. And keep in mind, folks, always, you are more than welcome to make purchases from junkwaxvintage.com, even when I'm not live, because if you purchase a personal family rip, it will be waiting for you right here when we get back here at 8 p.m. this evening. If you want to buy break spots, that is magnificent also. Any of those full breaks, we will start the evening with tonight. Mr. Delta Bravo Foxtrot says, do you have a video showcasing the collection behind you? Not yet, my friend, I do not. Oh, you know it, Elijah Rainey. Thank you so much. I appreciate the empathy, my man. Absolutely right. Delta Bravo Foxtrot, you were spot on, my dude. Mr. Cameron Cole, gracing us with his presence over here on TikTok. Thank you, buddy. I agree. So, folks, I have been consuming Red's breakfast burritos for more years than I can even remember. I love me some Reds, and I'm trying to eat them long enough that they sponsor me. That would be sweet. All right, we have Owen Kaisi, El Mutante, Leo Dallas DeVries, Kim Hudson, Carter Jensen, Saberhagen, Arietta, Braylon Dalen Dowdy to $4.99 for the Clevelanders, Mr. Anderson, Charlie Condon for the Rockies on the Talisman. That is such a cool subset. Love those. Levi Sterling. Thicker than a couple of Snickers, Mr. Cecil Fielder. Ryan Johnson. Robin Yount. Tris Speaker. Tommy White. And for those of you that don't know, Tris Speaker is our record holder for doubles. That is why he is important. Joe Torre. Adam Jones. And we're not talking about Tool. Shout out to Maynard. Andrew Painter. The legend, Mr. Ty Cobb, for the Motor City Kitties, going to Mikey Koba, I believe. Congratulations, my brother. Oh, Dennis. Peanut butter and jealous, my friend. Talk about a first break magic, brother. How about my PC for the Seattle Mariners, Mr. Johnny Farmello? And that is numbered to 25, Dennis. Outstanding, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
20th on print to 25 on the Johnny Farmello. Beautiful, Dennis. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. We have a Dingers El Mutante for the San Diegans going to Drew Jones. Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt for the Athletics. Cash Mayfield, straight cash, homie. Mel Ott, shout out to Timbo T. Wood. Jordan Lawler. Thicker than a couple of Snickers, some Prince Fielder. Johnny Bench. The Donnie Baseball with that luscious lip curtain. A much more pigmented Sammy Sosa. Ty Cobb. Flash Gordon for the Royals on the purple prism. And that goes to my Saint Lunatic, Mr. Kyle Willard, to 149. Here you go, my love. Ooh, we have an A-Rod for the Seattle Mariners going to Dennis. Beautiful. Charlie Condon for the Rockies. That goes to my Norwegian brother, Thomas. Holt Keith for the Motor City Kitties, Kumar Rocker, and Ryan Zimmerman. Shout out to Alex, also known as Invader Zim. Excellent.
One down, one to go.
There's Invader Zim. Perfect timing, my brother. Yes, we are. Your ears must have been burning there, Alex. Yes, you are Drew Jones. Congratulations on the multiple El Mutantes. All right, legends. Hey, thank you, Dennis. I sincerely appreciate you, brother. I'm very grateful you found us, my friend. Outstanding. All right, we start off with another Seattle Mariner for Dennis, Mr. Ryan Sloan. Larry Walker, Hall of Fame legend for the St. Lunatics. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Cam Caminetti. Hank Greenberg. Yohandy Morales. Chandler Simpson on the Pulsar Prizm for the Tampa Bay Rays, going to Melody. Colt Emerson on the True Silver. Here, babe. That is another one for Dennis. Nick Kurtz for the Athletics, going to Kyle Willard on the Talisman rookie. Hadley Ho there, Tyson Neighbors. Bryce McCage for the Brew Crew, and Midnight in Colson, Montgomery. Finishing that one off. There you go, you legends. Not one, not two, but three juicy Junk Wax Vintage Family Breaks in the books. Thank you to each and every one of you that helped us get that full this morning. We're going to do a quick little recap. Thank you to Mrs. Junk Wax for sleeving and top loading. Love you, honey. All right, my dear friends, we have the Chandler Simpson to $4.99 for the Rays. Flash Gordon on the Purple Prizm to $149. Braylon Dalen Dowdy to $4.99 for the Clevelanders. Ty Cobb to $2.99 for the Motor City Kitties. Speedy Gonzalez for San Diego to $1.99. We have the Pulsar Old Greg to $4.99 for the Braves. Robin Yount to $2.99 for the Brew Crew. Jace Young for the Motor City Kitties on the Blue Prizm rookie. One half of the Brothers Young, 166 out of 199. Ethan Salas for San Diego to $4.99. Roman Anthony for the Boston Red Sox to $2.99. We had the Jace Bahrofen for Toronto on the autograph. Jorge Lombard Jr. on the autograph for the Pinstripes, going to Dutchy. Carter Johnson for Bienvenidos a Miami. The Marlins to $75 on the Scope Prizm. Brooks Lee for Minnesota to $99. Chuck Knobloch for Minnesota. And that one is numbered to $199 as well on the autograph. Ethan Holiday on the Red Power to $99. Hagen Smith for the White Sox to $99. And Johnny Farmello to $25. Congratulations there, Dennis, on your very first break magic, my brother. That is absolutely beautiful. And shout out to our buddy Caleb 4, because he found the one of one of this card and said last night that he sold it for $1,300. That is a pretty penny for that one. All right, my dear friends. Mikey Koba. So actually, that came out of the break before, my brother. Mrs. Junkwax accidentally put that with those cards. I'm so sorry about the confusion on that one, Mikey. That did not come out of that last break. I am so sorry, my friend. It was sitting over here on the counter, and it got mixed in with the pile. Yeah, that's okay. Yep. But you didn't know. It's not your fault, honey. I had it sitting here next to the other cards. That's my fault. All right. Krabby Rob, question. When are we having another NBA break? That is a great question, my friend. I think very, very soon. Planning on hopefully having one this week. We do have quite a few NBA hobby boxes. Mr. Dutchy says, bro, I will take a pack of 2003 Fleer Tradition, please, for the 2 packs. I have got you covered, Dutchy. My pleasure, brother. A -1 on the 2003 Fleer Tradition, my love. For Dutchy. Yep, just one. Good luck, Dutchy. Let's go. Good morning, Mr. Roskadal. How you doing, Keithy? Top of the morning to you, brother. How are we? All right, good luck, Dutchy. We have a Rafael Furcal for the Atlanta Braves. Eric Burns. We got a checklist. It is the Basics checklist. We have Mark Quinn for Alan White's Royals. Timo Perez for the Mets. Jason Kendall for the Pirates. David Wells for the Pinstripes. Reed Johnson for the talented Toronto Blue Jays. Shout out to the Bownet. We have a 1961 throwback design, Roy Oswalt on the banner season. And last but not least for the Pinstripes, Juan Emilian Rivera. Finishing that one off for you. There you go, Dutchie. I sincerely appreciate you being a good sport on those 1994 Fleer packs, buddy. I apologize. We try to do a really tight inventory over here, but we are not perfect. So thank you for being cool about it. Bert, I appreciate the You're Awesome gift, my man, and right back at you, brother. You're awesome, Bert. And we are sitting at 1 out of 100 on our You're Awesome goal up here on TikTok. You are very, very welcome, Dutchie. Thank you, my brother. I'm going to put your name on these real quick. Krabby Rob, you're not wrong. You are not wrong at all, my brother. There you go, my good man. Little spot of housekeeping. You know it, Mr. Roskadal. Good to see you, Keithy. All right, homies. I'm going to refresh that shop one more time. And if we are current, then it is time for yours truly to go mow on a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. Let's see where we're at. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba, for dropping that extremely helpful information in the chat, my dude. So, folks, up there at junkwaxvintage.com, we do have several breaks at different levels of being filled. We have a 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball break, round number 11. That has 13 spots left. It is only $8 a spot. Again, it is Family Appreciation Week here at JWV. That is the reason for all these dirt cheap break spots. We are trying to give back to each and every one of you who have put us in a position we never thought we would be in. We also have a PYT 4 Hobby Box football mixer. There is 16 teams remaining on that one. We're halfway. We have a random 2 Hobby Box hockey break that is down to 10 spots left. And that is our first box of Upper Deck Stature. Looking for some Connor Bedard rookie action in there. We have our 5th round of PYT Bowman Chrome. There is 15 spots left in that one. We're halfway. That is 2 hobby boxes and 1 Breaker's Delight box, looking at 7 autographs. We also have, in our WWE break, we have the letter M. I believe is the last razzie for that break, and there's 8 spots left in that one. And K9 Blue Line, Mr. Olog, says, Dalen, did you already rip my last order? CEO emailed about it yesterday. Your lost order? Oh. So it was 2 blaster boxes there for you, my brother. She had to order some new ones on those, Mr. Ben. I appreciate you asking, buddy, and those are still in the mail right now. So as soon as those come in, we can rip them live for you here, or we can just send them to you sealed. Completely up to you there, Ben. And good to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? Oh, we got to fix some TikTok here, folks. There we go. Beautiful. Mr. Mikey Koba, time to get some things done around the house. Outstanding. I'm going to be right behind you, my man. So, folks, today is going to be a very, very fun day. I have a mountain of cards to pre-grade today. That is the name of the game now that we have the PC all set up again. So a lot of you know that we had to reset up my entire studio, basically, over the last 72 hours. But I think we've got her all dialed in now, pretty much. So now I can get back to pre-grading. Very excited to do so today. We have a mountain of cards that need to be pre-graded. So for those of you who have cards in those piles, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for your patience. I do want to get through those as quick as possible. But with that being said, I also do not wish to compromise my grading standards because they're very important and I take it very seriously. So thank you for your patience on that, my dear friends. You have my word. Those will be done as soon as possible. Hey, thank you so much, Ben Olog. I appreciate the kind words, my good man. Thank you, thank you. And if you want me to rip those live, I am very happy to do so there, Ben Olog. Ben, would you do me a solid there, brother? Hit me with a friend request over on Facebook if you are on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, Instagram works also. So that way I have a direct line to you when we get those boxes in and I can reach right out to you. Of course, we can use email also, but sometimes social media is a little easier, right? Sibs says, you grade cards for what company? I do not grade cards. I pre-grade cards, my friend. So I'll explain that to you a little bit. Quite a lot of money in the same tools that the grading houses have. So I have a very, very high-end digital microscope. I have a digital micrometer. I have centering tools that I use. And then, of course, I use my good old ojos, my eyes. So what I do is people send me in cards, or we take the cards that we find in the breaks here at JWV, and you can pay for pre-grading up there at junkwaxvintage.com. We are sitting right now at about 3 to 5 weeks on pre-grading because I do have a little bit of a backlog. But basically what I do is I give that card a very, very elaborate examination. And then after the examination is done, I send you a professional grading report for that card. So at the end of the day, folks, I don't think it's my job to tell you whether you should send your cards in or not. That is only a decision that you can make because they're your cards, right? But I think it's my job to arm you with more information so then you can make a better educated decision on if you want to send those cards off to be graded or not. Because grading is not cheap and it doesn't come back very quickly. So not only is it a time investment, it is a financial investment also. So nobody wants to send off a card and get back a PSA 5 unless you're graded 1953 tops. So that is how we do it, my man. Mr. Alfaro. Jay, so if you have any questions on that, my friend, I would sincerely appreciate it if you would reach out to support@junkwaxvintage.com. It is very difficult for me to handle personal shipping questions during the live show. Sorry about that, my man, but if you would reach out to support@junkwaxvintage.com, we'll get you squared away. Mr. Tomas Wiley says, will we break the wrestling tonight? If it fills, absolutely, my man. I would love to. That would be sweet. So if you guys want to fill that break, the ball is in your court. Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Alfaro. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, legends. It is that time because we are current up there in the shop. As always, my dear friends, I cannot thank you enough for another absolutely thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday morning. As always, my dear friends, I will be right back here with you tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We get to do it all over again. Robert Parkinson, have a wonderful day, my brother. Mr. Drew Jones, we will see you again soon. Thank you so much, Ben Olog, in advance for the friend request. Looking forward to that, my good man. Mikey Kobach, congratulations on an absolutely magnificent morning. That color blast, bro. Damn. You win this morning, Mr. Kobach. Thank you so much to our innovation lead here at JWV. Love you, Mikey. And my dear friends, Mr. Peaks, welcome to the family, brother. That's right, Mr. Harshbarger. Sober Bliss, it is excellent to have you, my brother in recovery. Thank you for being here this morning with me, my man, and keep up the good work. I am proud of you, my brother. All right, legends, as always, until I see you again tonight, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, and please practice that attitude of gratitude, and we'll see you tonight. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. Enjoy your outro jingle. Let's bring it back down, shall we? Sometimes yes, Thomas. Sometimes yes.
We ripped some fire on this Thursday morn with a junker crew from the break of dawn. Dalen ran the stream with that classic smile, and Mrs. Junkwax packed it all with style. Sawyer sorted, Wyatt flew, oh, and helped like he always do. Mikey one was running strong, teamwork made it sing all show long. The hits came fast, the vibes ran deep, and gratitude's the thing we'll keep. From rips to ships, it was all top tier, with legends showing love and cheer. And if you missed it, don't you fret, head to junkwaxvintage.com. You're set.
on, Jeff Rotel. Thank you so much, my brother. And thank you, Thomas. You too, Chris.
The blog is live if you want to learn, or grab a break and wait your turn. We've got the heat, we've got the crew, we've got that JWV breakthrough. So thanks for coming, thanks for the chat. We felt the love and we're grateful for that. It's Thankful Thursday and we're not done. We'll see you tonight for more hobby fun. The hits came fast, the vibes ran deep, and gratitude's the thing we'll keep. From rips to ships, it was all top tier, with legends showing love and cheer. And if you missed it, don't you fret, head to junkwaxvintage.com. You're set.
Thank you again, you legends, for another absolutely thankful Thursday morning. Bert, Shooter, Tom Boo, thank you, gentlemen.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
What the heck?
Oh, yeah.
I am humble in general.
Oh, that's awesome. My soundboard's all jacked up. Beautiful. All right, you legends. Thank you again for another thankful Thursday morning. I appreciate you. Mr. Peaks, you just snagged another pack, my man. I do appreciate that. We will bust that first thing this evening at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much, Mr. Peaks, and welcome to the family, my dude. I appreciate you. Greg Morrison, it is awesome to see you this morning, my man. Catching me on my way out, though, buddy. Great to see you, my friend. Have an absolutely wonderful remainder of your day. And as always, my dear friends, you know, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, and practice the heck out of that attitude of gratitude. And we'll see you back here in just a few hours, my dear friends, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. Have a wonderful day, Mr. Peaks. I just smacked you with a follow, my man. Oh, you fellow Texan. Beautiful, my brother. Well, welcome to the family, Mr. Peaks. It is excellent to have you, my good man. Dutchie, have a wonderful day, buddy. And folks, we made it to 61,000 likes over here on TikTok this morning. That is an astonishing number of screen beats, you absolute legends. As I have said before, folks, believe it or not, those screen taps are incredibly impactful to the channel. So thank you, as always, for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. That's right, Todd O'Hara. I'm glad you noticed. Oh, Mr. Peaks, you're down under at the moment. We'll hang out with some blokes and Sheilas right down by the Billabong. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you have a great time down there, down under. I am peanut butter and jealous. Someday I would like to head down under. All right, legends. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. Much love and respect. Make it a wonderful Thursday, my dear friends. I know you will. And we'll see you back here in just a little bit. Bye-bye.